calling out Ocho Cinco a couple days ago for being
Okay, okay. A 1 2, a 1 2. I'm the 1 2, 1 2, 1 2.
T to the A to the IJ.
High as the sun, deep as the moon, night and noon, steady keeping me in tune. I'm the prospect, had to be the project, releasing all the comics so my family could profit. Knowing that he walks with me, nobody can stop me. Wanna see you star, then look no farther. I'm calculated, meditated on your moves and saw the jealousy empathically, so I don't even bother. Do what it takes to free my mind, oh my soul. The rules apply, you don't align, you gotta go. I don't play about me. Libra, like I'm alive. The promenade, I'm the one, let them all sing about me. You showed your hand, now I know where I stand. I can't take that no more. Now I'm walking out the door. Can't keep wasting my time, letting life pass me by. Don't know how it's gonna play out. Drinking up doses on the way out.
Giving praise to the Most High. Can deal with an L, can't stomach it if I don't try. And no lie, I've been tried time and time again, knocked down repeatedly, but stood up every time in the line. Made evil flee from me, nothing is what it seems to be. Mistakes in my past got me cutting my own lawn, seeing snakes in the grass. It's cool, measure twice, cut once is how I do. I speak intention to the universe and move. And OG told me, handle your business, don't let your business handle you. Stop telling everyone what you about to do. Protect your vision, they'll try to knock it out of you. No matter what, they can't stop what God has for you. Look at the clock, it ain't no time to waste. A wise man said that time waits for no man. You build your dreams to somebody else's. Understand? Now I'm chunking up the deuces cause you showed your hand, man.
You showed your hand, now I know where I stand. I can't take that no more. Now I'm walking out the door. Can't keep wasting my time, letting life pass me by. Don't know how it's gonna play out. Drunken up doses on the way out.
Yeah. Oh shit, Doboy just went live on. Yeah. Oh, on caffeine. And YouTube. And Facebook. This your morning cup of dough. This'll get you going when you're moving slow. Where you at, shout it, hit the chat. Tell me what you know. I'm the fact checker with the slaps. Can you be for real? I've been wildin' out to show you what the deal. This your morning cup of dough. This'll get you going when you're moving slow. Where you at, shout it, hit the chat. Tell me what you know. I'm the fact checker with the slaps. Can you be for real? I've been wildin' out to tell you what the deal. This your morning cup of dough.
Live from Los Angeles, California. You are now tuned in to the Morning Cup of Doe Morning Show. I am your host, Doboy. I am joined by my homeboy, Dae One.
Yeah.
I am joined by my other homeboy, Whydbee. He's a funny looking nigga that's always doing inexplicable things, but that's my guy, and I'll punch you in the face if you disrespect him. And I know that you could have been anywhere in the world today, but you chose here to be with us, and we appreciate that for you giving us the energy, so we're gonna reciprocate it back to you. And I know I messed it up, but it's still the Morning Cup of Doe Morning Show. And you know that we gotta go and go, make it go to park, and don't be forgetting you live like Shannon Sharp, cause you might F yourself. Whoa. Ooh. Okay, let me tell you, round of applause. So, fun fact, let me tell you why the intro wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Okay, why?
It's your fault.
What'd I do?
Because we got so heated yesterday, and this is actually something that I told you Monday when I was talking about Kiara. When I yell, my voice leaves.
Yeah.
Because I don't yell. Because activate that part of my vocal cord. So it got heated. I'm not saying this in a bad way, but it got heated yesterday when we were talking about certain things, and so I lost my voice. That's why I couldn't hit all the.
Really?
Because my voice is very modulated and octave driven.
I thought your voice was like a little hoarse before.
No, because it was because I was yelling at your ass about the pullover of Tariq Hill.
Nah, it was a little hoarse yesterday.
You was a little hoarse before. Yeah, you was Jay. You remember you was Jay from the beginning of the episode.
Yeah. So that's what it was.
So it's just going even
Made it
more
work.
now.
Yeah, I'm just Mr. Raspy, so I gotta be talking jive. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah,
this.
you gotta
But
talk.
it's a lot of stuff for us to talk about today. A lot of things going
Man, it's a lot
going on.
It's wild.
Let's just start,
bro. Look,
let's start there.
A lot of stuff happened between 8 a.m. and right now for me.
I know we be thinking that we can get the doctor ready the night before. I'm like, this didn't happen last night. So apparently, Shannon Sharp of Unk. First Take fame, used to be on Undisputed with Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Had an illustrious football career, I think maybe like 14, 15 years. Super Bowl rings, was on the Ravens, was on the Broncos. This is a really decorated guy. But
and even better than that, he has the Club Shay Shay.
Club Shay Shay, all of those things. But you got to be more careful, man. And I will just be the first on saying this is the first step in. This is what I tell people all the time, Dae One. I used to always say it in one direction, but I say it in both directions now. I tell people life is a very tricky thing. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You only have to be wrong one time in your life for it to change dramatically. Everything can change. And I grew up in an environment where I grew up in the inner city, and I've had a lot of friends go to prison or die or have their lives radically changed by a split-second decision where they maybe could have made a different decision and they didn't. And it's I've seen this not just in places like that, but just people say the wrong thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember being on set on a show. This was I won't even say what the show was because I don't want to put people's names out there. But I remember being on a show and it was a pretty famous person too, and we were walking off set of the show and they were talking trash about whose show it was.
Okay.
Forgot that they had their live on and their mic.
So everybody
came
heard?
back. No.
Everybody heard it?
No, production heard it, and the person he said it about heard it. He came back. I'll never forget. He came back and they had his shit packed.
What?
Got shipped out. So, and he only had to be wrong one time. Very, very talented person. But hey, you got caught up in. So I say all that to say, if you guys don't know, if you haven't been checking the timeline and the algorithm and what the hell we're talking about, Shannon Sharp went live. I don't know what time he did it, but maybe right after he got off a first take, he went to go, have another take on them cheeks. But he was, from what the sound of it is having intercourse with a woman. You can't see it, but you can hear it.
You can hear it.
And it was live. I don't know. I think it was live for about a minute. Oh, you can hear it.
Oh, you can hear it.
And
Boy,
baby.
can you hear it?
I was like, wow, Unc, you out there.
Uncle's clapping them cheeks. Okay.
Bro, and even at the beginning, that one sound that I was like, you out there.
Oh, yeah.
Not to be all in the nigga business, but hey, you put it out there, sir. Terrible misstep.
But
terrible misstep.
But allegedly,
it does not matter if he said that his phone was hacked.
But allegedly, he said he got hacked.
Well, who was in your phone? So somebody was in the room with you, nigga?
I don't know.
So did she hack you? People can't even use.
She hacked him and put his phone on live.
You can't even use that lie anymore because the technology has changed. How can somebody? They can only get in your phone if they. So does she have a copy of your face? Like you gotta.
What if he's logged in on a different location?
I mean, come on, bro. We're not. I mean, at the end of the day,
it can happen.
At the end of the day, you like to live in a lot of what.
Hey man, look. I'm just saying. Allegedly,
what I'm saying
that's what he said.
I get it.
Hey, man.
You always look for the way to get niggas out. No,
innocent until proven guilty.
No, it's not. It ain't. No, nigga, we just found you guilty. This is where it's irresponsible. First of all, nobody cares if you got hacked. That excuse don't work. What are you, Meek Mill? And is 2021? That doesn't happen anymore. Nobody is getting your phone to say things that you don't want to say. So what people normally do is they find themselves in compromising situations or things that it wasn't me, it had to be someone else. So obviously Unc because since he was jumping out the window so boldly 3 days ago to sit there and just
What happened 3 days?
so
What happened
basically
3
3 days ago he has a podcast with Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson.
Okay.
And he was just, my thing is this, bro, it's a time and a place for everything. He's sitting there admonishing Chad Ocho Cinco like he was a child, talking about you're late to shit, you're this, you're that. First of all, bro, this is your co-host. Like, you know, like me and Dave, like Dave is one of my best friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? But in the event, me and Dave had to have some difficult conversations. Yeah. But if we had to have a difficult conversation about anything, I wouldn't do it on this show. I wouldn't do it. If he had something to say to me that was tougher, I don't think he would make it a point to do it here. So I already thought that was some sucker shit anyway. If that's your man, you making good chili with this guy. Why are you embarrassing him? I don't care if he's making mistakes. That's a conversation you can have with your brother offline, because what you're doing is you're actually creating a problem for him, because you're making it seem like he's inadequate at what he does, like you're better than him, and that he doesn't take his job serious enough and he shows up late. And while these all are very important things, maybe you shouldn't use your platform of 15 million people to rag on your guy. And that's, I'm telling you, it's just poetic justice, because you're sitting up there telling somebody what they should do. Okay, you can do that. Just like I told you yesterday, 2 things can be true, right? Yeah. Okay, 2 things can be true. Ocho Cinco probably should show up on time. You know what I'm saying? All those other things. But you need to probably watch what the fuck you're doing, because I think you just put a nail in the coffin of your career. Because you got to think about it like this. Sometimes we can't escape the things we see you as. You got to understand, his voice is one of the most important things for him right now, because he's a sports analyst. Yes. And now we heard your voice in spaces we didn't really want to hear your voice. And sometimes we can't erase that. Now all we go hear it. Heard the lisp and everything.
Oh, man.
You like that? You like that?
Oh, man.
So I think it's terrible. He has a ton of kids that follow him. It's wildly irresponsible. And I think that it's probably going to cost him his job.
I hope it doesn't, but I hope it's just one of them things we can laugh at. Like,
nah, it's not the world. This is not the climate for that.
Like,
it's not. This is far more nefarious than your teeth falling out. That's hilarious and funny. Ain't nothing funny about you smashing a chick for however long you did it, and then you saying that you didn't know because you got hacked.
Yeah, that was
man, listen, bro. Like, you only got to be wrong one time.
Hey, brother.
I think that was you got to think about this. You're a brand. You're representing a brand. Yeah. ESPN is partnered with Disney, sir. So
it's owned by Disney.
Owned by Disney. So this is when you think Disney, what do you think? Children.
Yeah.
He is a.
But I don't think he works for ESPN no more.
No, yes, he does. He's on First Take, nigga. What do you mean?
He's on First Take.
Okay, so you don't know enough about the conversation. He's on First Take. He's employed on ESPN. Oh, okay. And to give you a little bit more insight, Paul Pierce, if you don't know who he is, he's an ex-basketball player. He got fired from ESPN for going on his live and just having some strippers.
Yeah, the strippers.
They weren't even doing it. So now you got to even ask yourself, if you'll fire a guy for getting
we're gonna have to wait
strippers,
and see, man.
It ain't no wait and see, bro. It's okay. No, okay.
I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen here.
Hey, I'm telling you, we know what's gonna happen here. So let me ask you this.
Okay.
Day one, if ESPN has 2 employees, right, and they have Paul Pierce and they have Shannon Sharp, and when Paul Pierce gets caught having a stripper dance on his lap on his live, he was terminated.
It all depends on how much the person likes you.
No. But Paul Pierce was doing great.
Yeah.
And he got fired because he let strippers dance on his lap live on TV. This man, by all intents and purposes, sounds like he was having intercourse live in front of 1 million people. You mean to tell me that guy's going to keep his job and that guy got fired for that? That's not even fair. I'm not saying I'm lobbying for him to get fired. It's not my network. I don't care. But if we're going off what's fair, if a guy got canned for letting strippers dance on him, what's going to happen?
I mean, we could assume that, but
we could assume what?
That we could assume that they would try to ridicule him and
prosecute. He's going to go to jail over
it. Prosecute him.
You know,
he's not going to have his.
I'm saying and discipline.
His job just might be compromised.
It might be,
or maybe they just laugh at it and just brush it under the rug.
We don't know yet.
I'm not as optimistic for that outcome.
You know, it just depends on how much the higher ups like you.
No, it doesn't.
Like,
no, it doesn't.
Yeah,
because once you
sometimes it does.
No, because once you cross a certain line and do some certain things,
I understand.
Can't nobody save you from that.
But there have been other
and something that's irresponsible as having sex on a live stream
Yeah.
is unforgivable in this world. Think of the climate of what's happening in this world today. You cannot be, like I just said, you can only be.
I hear what you're saying.
But you're just saying that there should be some redemption.
I'm just saying they got to prove it was him. That's,
I mean, it was on his live, and it was his lispy ass voice. What are you talking about,
He
Dave?
said he got hacked.
So
at this point, they would have to really prove that it was him in order to like.
Dave, I'm starting to understand. Like you gotta.
You don't think they gotta prove it was him?
No, it was on his live, and it was his voice. What are you telling me? It was AI? Hey, Whydbee, are we close with the weed?
I got one rolled.
Can you bring it in here?
Yeah.
The algorithm has been.
I was trying to get them both rolled.
Okay, well, you get them both rolled. You said what?
I'm almost done.
The algorithm has been wild this morning. It's just been wild.
What else happened?
What else is going on? What else?
Frankie Beverly.
Oh yeah,
Frankie Beverly passed away.
They always go in threes. It was always going to be a third person.
I hate when people say that. Why do people say that?
I don't know.
I really hate it because then it's almost like you start waiting for another person to die. Like, there it is.
Look,
no, you're not wrong because a lot of people say that. I just hate the saying.
I mean, I do too.
It's like we got to quantify death.
But it's like, well, there goes your third person. If you're really quantifying it, it was ASAP.
Like,
it was
Fat Man Scoop?
Nah, I was thinking that, but then dude died today. But nah, it was all in this month. It was
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, James Earl Jones.
Frankie Beverly,
and
who's the third one?
You don't
your
even
boy,
have a third.
Atlanta.
I thought it was gonna be.
Rich Homie Quan.
Rich Homie Quan. My name was escaping me. Some type of some type of way.
Nigga came in quads. I don't know. Cause we lost Fat Man Scoop too.
Yeah, but that was last month.
Was that last?
So what's the parameters of time that the three people?
I don't know. I was thinking that. Like, is there a specific time?
But okay, on all seriousness, rest in peace to
rest in peace,
Frankie Beverly. Don't want to make it seem like we're making a joke at people passing away. So I'm sorry if I was a little whatchamacallit.
And it's crazy because I had a conversation with Frankie Beverly like a year ago with Corrupt on the phone. Corrupt called me with Frankie Beverly on FaceTime, and he wanted me to reflip. They have a song called "Look at California."
Nice.
And we had, first off, I was astonished that he had me on FaceTime with
one of the goats.
What? I'm
Frankie
like,
Beverly and Maze. I know they did a lot of music.
I'm like, how'd you do this? And he was like, oh, my wife Lisa knows the family, and we're like family. And he was calling him son and everything.
Well, don't shoot me.
Is he gonna go to the funeral?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Never mind. I was saying something, and then Whydbee just.
You said don't shoot you, and I was like,
no, because I was trying to talk, and then sometimes he just cut me off. I'm like, okay,
we won't shoot you, Doboy.
No. I was trying to talk, and he cut me off. I'm just like, he always does that. But anyway, no, what I was saying, and I just forgot.
You forgot what?
What I was gonna say. I had a great thought.
You said don't shoot me.
Okay, there we go. I don't know a ton of songs for them. What's their biggest song?
I
know they have stuff, and I know it's probably pretty famous, but to my mind, I don't know.
We Are One.
What's the song that everybody knows them from?
One. Before I Let You Go.
Is it Before I? No, that's Blackstreet. It's a different Before I Let You Go.
It's a different one.
Okay, because I don't know a ton of their songs, so I need to maybe.
Yes, you do. You just
that's what I'm saying. I was like, what's the big one?
I can't really play you one.
I know, but if you hum it, I might know it. It's okay.
Before I Let You Go.
Oh, no, dude. Boom. Is that the song?
Yeah.
You make me happy.
Yeah.
That's Frankie Beverly and Maze?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
Right.
I like that song.
I
wanted to put a song to the person.
Of course you like that song.
Dad, you make me happy.
Yeah.
Don't. Mm-hmm. That's them? So Frankie Beverly and Maze, were they a duo that was a guy and a girl?
Maze was the band. Frankie Beverly was the lead singer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maze was the band.
Yeah.
Wow. What a crazy way we've written. That's great. It's a band. So Maze is still great. Rest in peace, Frankie Beverly. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. So what else is going on in the news? We're supposed to be having a guest. They're running a little
they're in this Los Angeles traffic fighting for their life, probably.
So, when they get here, we'll add them on and all that good stuff. Or if they don't, then we won't.
It's all good.
Let me see what else is going on in the. So Twitter is cooking him though.
Wait, Twitter's cooking him?
Oh yeah,
they're gonna go in.
And I don't
say anything on Twitter.
I don't even know that, we didn't even talk about this.
Wait till they remix it.
Oh, you already know.
Oh my god.
We didn't even realize this.
What?
Moment of silence. Today's September 11th.
Yeah.
Yes, but he knows it. Just bring me one. You smoke one, I smoke one. Give me the bigger one.
Right. Yep. And you know what's crazy?
Or do you want to smoke both of them together?
You know.
Huh?
And you know what's crazy?
Nigga, boy, if you don't stop.
Look, 3 years ago, right?
No, a ashtray.
Doe.
Okay, yes, sir.
Are you listening? Yes. It's crazy because like 3 years ago, right? 3 years ago, I was praying and wishing that my daughter wouldn't be born today, but she's actually born tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh, for real?
Her birthday's tomorrow on the 12th. So you said 9/11. I was like, me and her mom went through this whole phase. Her mom wanted.
What time was she born on the 12th? Was she born in the morning?
No, she was
later
born
today?
at like 3 p.m.
She's born 2 weeks before Kiara. Kiara's birthday is the 26th.
The 26th.
Yeah, Studio
Okay,
26.
so look,
Get it?
we was like, oh man, she wanted her to come on the 13th because she would have been sharing her birthday, and I just didn't want her to come on the September 11th because I didn't want her to have that attached to her birthday.
Right, every
year.
day is
Right.
And she came on the 12th.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that. Well, shout out for her. So tomorrow's her birthday.
Tomorrow is her birthday.
Let's talk about. I don't want to. Well, let's get there, but let's talk a little bit about September 11th.
Yeah.
Where were you guys when September 11th happened? I remember this will kind of age me a little bit, but I was working at Progressive Auto Insurance in Rancho Cordova in the Sacramento area, and I just remember walking in because it was I worked in the customer service department, and I remember walking in. Because I didn't know anything that had happened. I was just coming in to work. Because it wasn't like I was listening to the radio or they were talking about it on the radio. I think I was just listening to music on the way to work that day. And then I get there because they used to have like a bunch of TVs on the around the call center, and like all the TVs were on. So like everybody was just standing up, looking at the TVs, crying.
Like, really?
Like, and I seen like my supervisors and shit like crying and like they were like consoling each other. I'm like, what is going on? And it was terrible because this was like when the news was first catching it. And I won't say some of the things that they captured, but it was some horrific things that were being caught on the news that was happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people jumping out of windows and shit, like just crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
And I remember just being like, what the entire, because I had never seen anything like that. Like, what? And so it was so awful that they let everybody go home. So they were just like, everyone go home. Like, no one can work today. So they sent us all home. And this is why music always is like, in a weird way, always does weird things to connect me to it. Yeah. I leave, and so I'm like, all right. As sad as I felt, I was like, well, I go to Tower Records.
Yeah.
Blueprint had just dropped.
Yeah, it was the same thing.
So I go and get the album because I had been waiting for it.
Yeah.
And I go home and I listen to the whole album.
You went to
and I was
Tower Records?
To Tower Records.
Wow.
On Florin Road, across the street from Florin Mall.
Crazy.
That's crazy. I was
Wait, hold on. Let me tell you. The album was crazy.
Oh yeah.
So that was my whole experience. But I remember being at home, being sad and crying more because I was so sad at what had happened. And then I went home and listened to
Blueprint.
What was your day that day?
It's crazy. I was at my girlfriend's house.
You got your phone with you?
And
I have it on me.
Make sure you keep it out. I told you.
it was like early. It was early in the morning. I remember, and we had woke up, and she was getting ready for work. And for some reason, something told me, no, nothing even told us to turn on the TV. We were getting up, getting ready, like getting dressed to like leave the house or whatever for work for the day or whatever. And my mom called me and told me to turn on the TV. So I was like, what's going on? And I turned it on, and then we seen it. And while we're looking at it, we're just like, what is going? Like, for a minute,
you couldn't even process what you were seeing.
You didn't know what you were looking at. You're just looking like a building is on fire, and then you're listening to the newscaster that's trying to tell you, like, inform you of what's going on. And then they were saying,
they didn't even know it was
the nation is under attack.
When I turned the TV on, the first plane had already hit. So when we turned it on, we were watching it, and as we're watching it, we seen the second one hit the tower, and that's when we were like,
you know what's crazy now that I think about it?
What?
Let me just make sure before I say this ridiculous statement. But let me just do the research in my mind. Okay, keep going, and I'm going to say it.
Yeah,
let me just make sure.
As we're watching it, I can hear the newscaster saying, we're under attack. And I was like, we're under attack? A plane just hit the thing. Like, what are they talking about? And then they start piecing the story
breaking
together.
it down,
And then, that was about all I remember.
Peep this. Pre-9/11, 2001, I had never been on a plane.
That makes sense.
And I was afraid after that happened. But I had to get over it quick because after, like, the next year I had to, like, get on a plane for the first time. And I remember being afraid, like, man.
You know what's crazy? I've been flying all my life, bro, since I was like 4 or 5 years old.
I have not.
I've always been on a plane. Planes don't even scare me.
They never scare me, but there's always a moment when you have turbulence that you just really feel like we don't have any control over this shit.
I mean, my thing is when I feel turbulence.
You ever just feel turbulence and be
Yeah.
like, man, I hope this isn't the way?
My thing is just like if I'm up there and I feel it and I'm like, well, this is it. There's nothing else I can do about
That's
it.
what I can say in different moments.
I relinquish it.
In different near-death experiences. Like I'll just be like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to go out screaming. Like that's always my thing is I don't want to go out screaming. So just however this is gonna go, let's just figure it out. Like, but when you're in the air and the fucking airplane is shaking, it's scary as shit because it's like I can't do anything.
You can't do nothing.
Affect the outcome of this. And that's a very helpless feeling. What were you about to say?
I was gonna say 9/11. I was in kindergarten.
Yep.
Ooh, was that just your way to make us feel old? What were you playing with animal crackers? You fuck boy.
Yeah, nah, I remember it though. I remember like we didn't go to school. Like it happened.
You remember your life in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Do you remember yours?
I remember watching that space shuttle blow up when I was a
Were you in
kid.
kindergarten?
I don't know if I was in kindergarten.
I don't remember.
I don't remember everything.
I remember the Stegosaurus. I remember the Stegosaurus.
I remember that.
I remember the Stegosaurus.
I remember.
I don't.
9/11.
I can't. What's the earliest teacher you guys can remember?
For some reason, I can remember like my third grade teacher.
What was her name?
Kindergarten.
I don't know, but she was
Her
Filipino
name
and
was
she was
Miss
fine.
Vincent.
That's all I remember.
I can't tell you my I don't know my kindergarten teacher's name. I think I had a teacher named Miss Aberg for my first grade.
I can't really remember none of my teachers' names.
I had Miss Roach for fourth grade.
I had Mr. Kiwi.
Mr. Kuratomi for sixth.
That's why.
Mrs. Greggs for fifth. This is what's weird about my memory, right? I have a spotty memory. I can remember some things really good and some things I'd be like, what? I can't tell you a teacher out of my freshman year.
From school?
Yeah.
I don't think I can either.
Because I feel like I've had certain moments in my life that I had traumatic shit happen, and I feel like I have suppressed memories in certain places in my life.
Yeah.
Or just certain places, or just when I think of them,
how do
it's
you get
harder for me to pull out
pull out
memories.
what happened. How do you get those back? Do you have to go talk to somebody? I be
That's
having
what
that
they
too.
say.
I be having that too.
That's what they say, but I come from a different type of trauma though. Like I come from,
Yeah.
like, I don't want to say real trauma, like other people's trauma ain't real, but I come from some pretty terrible things that I've seen. That so
Isn't that what causes it?
Yeah.
You ever
Okay.
had a,
But I think that they say that you're supposed to talk to people about it. Sometimes people say that you should like let people hypnotize you. I would never let anybody hypnotize me just because I would never trust anybody to be in my mind like that. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen somebody get hypnotized
Yeah,
and
I've seen
then they snap out and then they be like, I don't know what you're talking. That's never been weird to you?
That's hell yeah.
thought
that's
Never.
weird.
Would you ever let somebody hypnotize you?
no.
What if they hypnotize you and they forgot to turn it off or turn you back on?
Right? Like
Get Out?
Like Office Space?
Is that a movie?
Office Space?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh my God! Don't you start.
It's about a
Are
person
you
getting hypnotized?
serious?
I've never seen it.
We're watching it.
Let's do it. We need to start a twist. We all need to start a twist so we can start listening to music
I
and
have a
watching
Twitch.
movies.
Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna build the morning cup. The morning cup Twitch is gonna be ran through Dae One.
No, we can just make its own.
Why can't we blow your thing up, man?
Oh, hey.
How
Have
many
you ever,
followers you
All
got?
right, Unc. I don't know. I don't know how Twitch works. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Have you ever had a repressed memory come back?
Yes.
Scary as fuck.
It's weird, huh?
It's scary as fuck. I don't like it at all. I've had it
You
a
ever
couple
had-
times,
I had a
and I
repressed
threw
memory.
up and my nose started bleeding.
I had a repressed
Damn.
memory that I used to dream about, and in my mind has constructed this memory to be completely different
Then
than
what
how I
happened?
remember it.
Your
Yeah,
mind-
that's
your
crazy.
mind-
I
your
remember
mind does
something
that.
completely different happening.
Yeah.
And then one time, I had a homie tell me, "Hey, you remember that one time?" I'll tell you. So one time when I was a little
Don't
kid,
incriminate yourself.
No, it's not incriminating.
Yeah.
One time when it's some wild shit though. When I was a little kid, right, I lived in this condo in Norfolk, Virginia.
Make sure you're checking your phone because
Okay.
Yeah, I got my first right here. I live in a condo in Norfolk, Virginia, right? And in this condo community, there was a police officer that, lived there. Like, he was like a local cop, you know what I'm saying? He lived there, used to come through in his uniform all the time, you know what I'm saying? We had a relationship with him, whatever.
Okay.
So one time he comes over and he's showing like my like sisters and my aunts like his like service weapon, like he's showing it.
He's showing y'all the gun.
Yeah, showing y'all the gun.
Whoa.
And somehow,
It goes off.
no, I snatched the gun out this nigga hand.
How old were you?
A child, like I'm talking about, like gotta be like 5, like old enough
Pulled
to
a
run
blick
around.
out his hand.
Yeah, I pulled the blick out his hand and ran to the back and crawled under the bed with the blick.
What the?
And I do not remember this. Like in my head,
That's crazy.
I don't remember doing this at all. Like I remember like something completely different happening. I remember like, and then everyone being mad at me
for that.
for that. Yeah, I do not remember it. And then and then like the homie told me like, bro, remember when you grabbed the gun out the police and ran out of? I was like,
Yes. You don't remember it.
he like it threw me for a second. I was like, What?
So in your brain, how do you remember it happening?
I remember pretty much like I remember him showing my aunt the gun, and I remember just like getting mad over him showing her the gun.
Uh-huh.
And then that's it. That's all I kind of remember.
That's happened to me several.
So you must have blacked out.
I blacked out the whole
because you probably did something wrong, and they probably
yeah.
they probably tried to like really do something to you for running off with a gun.
Right.
No, I've had that happen several times where certain things will happen, and I'll talk to people about the things that happen, and we'll be acting like we're talking about two completely different stories.
Really?
I'm like, that didn't happen. Do you know that there's a theory about that's why eyewitness accounts testimonies aren't as accurate, because your mind will play it to you differently.
It will fill in the
and
blanks.
then if the police tell you, well, no, it's this, right? And then it's really like a weird thing.
That's why they want to get your statements
really fast,
right on the spot.
Well, if you really think about it, though, the way that the mind works and how you keep, because you relive it a different way every time. Like you remember how it happened, but your mind can replay it to you differently. It's actually really fascinating. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's another reason why too. Like, I don't really do the alcohol thing, because when I don't know what other people deal with when they get drunk, but when I get drunk, like I get to blacking out and forgetting shit, and that just makes me really uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It makes me really uncomfortable when you're having a conversation with a person when you're drunk.
And that's also one of the things that makes you feel like parallel universes can exist, because your mind can think of something that happened.
And there's different realities, and there's different. It changes your. Because you ever think about that? Like if I had gone,
because of your perspective.
Absolutely.
Right.
And how you processed it and how you perceive it to be as what's reality in your world. So that's the thing that I'm saying. So like I've had situations like that happen to where, so like the memory is actually okay.
Like
the memory. Have her out there. We'll bring her in.
The memory is actually like a little bit suppressed.
Yes.
You kind of suppress it, and then once you suppress something, it's almost like your brain tries to fill in the blanks with what it thinks it wanted to happen or could have happened. And then you have a totally different memory.
Here, I'll tell you this. Without trying to make this a therapy session, then we'll put something up to go lighter on this after this. But I'll just tell you, like, just it's not even just to creep anybody out, but this is like really shit that happened, right? So I had some traumatic shit happen in my life when I was a child. Let's just say it involved a car, right?
Okay.
And a car accident. And so if like first of all, I get kind of really I get really weirded out if somebody's driving weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if somebody's driving
like reckless.
fast, if you ride people's ass, because But if like this has happened maybe 8 or 9 times in my life, to where there was almost accidents with other people driving, and when it happens, I'll have a flashback to that accident in my childhood.
When you were a kid?
Yes. And I'll see it, and I can smell the gas, and it's different.
That's
I feel that.
No, you're
that's
not
traumatic.
hearing me. I can smell gas, and there's not gas anywhere.
Right. You
that's happened, and that's why, like, for the most part, I will drive. For the most part,
you're
like,
safe
I don't
driver,
really let
I've noticed
niggas drive.
You don't.
Think about that.
Now I think about it.
I'm always driving.
Doboy never wants.
I never want to ride with you.
I'm trying to think of.
I don't even Uber.
No, nigga, you
like
wanted
that.
to drive even to San Diego.
Yes,
You wanted to drive.
I was like, I'd rather drive. And it's weird like that.
He
but
would always rather drive.
These are the things that make us who we are. Let's find something funny to talk about.
All right.
I'm not that I'm weird. I just don't want nobody else to know. I'm like, stop talking about
I wonder why my parents never let me get gun toys.
That's why.
You would be the type of kid that would run off with a whole loaded gun.
They figured you.
I don't think it was loaded. I don't think it was loaded.
Or just a gun.
They figured you had an infatuation, so they was like.
They knew.
And they probably were.
They knew.
Like, could you imagine? Well, Doe, you have a kid. Could you imagine your kid running off with a gun in their hand?
I would not know.
You wouldn't even know.
In the entire fuck.
It would freak you all the way out. And then they ran and hid under the bed, and you're just hoping that they don't accidentally fire the gun.
I don't think the gun was loaded.
It don't matter though.
But still,
it still might be one in the head. I don't know.
Type shit.
Fun fact.
Yeah, crazy.
Fun fact. This is really happening in the streets.
Yeah. What?
It's a recall on eggs. Let's talk about it.
Okay. What kind of eggs are we talking about?
Eggs.
Yeah. What kind of eggs? What kind of eggs?
Look it up on the internet. Day One.
Like the organic.
Just put up recall on eggs. So apparently, because eggs is like the MVP of food shit, you can put them in an omelet. You could put them in hard boiled. You could put them in an egg sandwich. You can whatever. So pull it up and tell us what we see there.
It's 2 egg brands.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Recall. Throw out these 2 egg brands immediately. Sold in 9.
Oh, jeez, what is this?
I don't know what's going on here. What is this?
Come on, New Jersey.
Hop out of there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to a different window.
I don't even know how to hop out of there.
Just back. Go back. Back.
That's crazy. They put you where you have to like sign up for some shit when you go in there.
What is this?
Screw you.
Don't
go there either. Go to a different
Don't
one.
go to Washington Post.
Yeah. There we go.
Fake news.
Go to that one. Yeah, go to that one. Okay, eggs sold in. Okay, just X that. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding?
It's the same thing.
Same people.
Well, stop clicking the same company, Day One.
Let's go. Let's go to today.
Eggs recall linked to salmonella outbreak. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, stop. Let us read the news.
They don't want you to read.
You want us to get sick, you fucks?
They really don't want us to read the news.
For real. I'm like, I don't even know how to get out of this.
That is wild. We're trying to give you guys the information.
They don't want us
Fucking
to
weirdos.
know.
What do you want me to do? I hear.
Big Pharma. Hold on.
Oh, it's because there's turn the ad block off.
Where's that at?
The ad block should stay on. That's seems to be what's
No. Go to that. You see that little puzzle piece right beside to the right of the URL bar?
Yep.
All right, click that and then pause ad. Go to the little 3 dots beside ad block, and then pause ad block on all sites. Yeah.
Okay, product, all types and sizes.
No.
I'll be
Pause it on all sites. Yeah.
Okay. What did it say though?
Okay. All types, conventional, cage-free, organic, and non-GMO chicken eggs and sizes. Medium, large, XL jumbo of recalled chicken eggs supplied by Milo's Poultry Farms in Wisconsin. The recall covers all expiration date. Hold on one second. Stores affected. Recalled eggs were distributed to food service locations and retailers located in Wisconsin, Illinois, and Michigan. The firm has directed. Status is ongoing. So yeah.
Well.
Ooh, California, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, Utah, Virginia, and Wisconsin.
Yeah, but what eggs?
What? All eggs.
Nigga, all eggs?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
The Milo Poultry Farms and the Tony Fresh Market. Under these two, but we don't know what market our eggs come from. They just be eggs.
But maybe we should just chill out on the eggs.
Yeah, this is what's gonna have to happen. No,
for a while until we figure shit out.
No
Side note, did
breakfast
you guys hear about that shit about the street meat out here? I think we should stop eating street meat.
Street meat? Who eats street meat?
Hold on.
Who eats street meat?
Everybody eats. You ain't never got like a burrito or something? They were
Like off
basically
the
talking.
You never got a burrito for Figueroa?
That's what I'm saying. So basically, what they were saying, I don't know where the content is, but basically they were saying you can't be out here.
Don't eat no meat on fig, nigga.
You can't, because there's a lot of street meat spots. Like niggas that just eat the sausage shit.
Are we talking about the taco stand?
All of that shit. A lot of these companies, like when you think about it, in theory, you don't see a posted on these places. It's just a motherfucker out there selling you food that you trust.
Yeah, street vendor.
For whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
With faulty eggs, and now fucking, they're talking about the street meat is bad. Maybe niggas should start cooking at home. Maybe we should start just going back to fruits and vegetables.
I heard that
because the meat seems corrupted.
I heard that it's pretty much right now, like it's just not like when you're sourcing your fruits, vegetables, anything, your groceries from these big chains, like you're getting, like you can't eat the vegetables and fruits because those have pesticides and growth hormones in them that they put
Facts.
on.
So what can we even eat? So basically, by that proxy,
got to grow your own food.
But who even? I got a condo, bro. I barely got a patio. I ain't got the room. What are we supposed to do?
Or we could source it locally. Like I feel like go to a local farm somewhere that is doing the job the right way. Get your fruits and vegetables from the farmers market. Yeah, right. Ching, ching.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. It's a wild time, right? It used to be that you could trust the grocery store. It used to be that that was where the stuff was getting the best quality.
Grow your own foods.
Yeah, but
that's where we headed though. We headed to grow your own.
I mean, at this point, where's the good stuff to eat? Nick can't eat much. Eat no eggs. Like nigga,
no breakfast and no.
That's taking out 80% of breakfast.
Just go.
Because you can't even make the pancakes without the eggs.
Just go vegan.
You can't make the biscuits without the eggs. You can't make the eggs without the eggs. Can't make the omelet without the eggs. Can't make the breakfast sandwich without the eggs. Can't make the breakfast burrito without the eggs.
Breakfast is totally different.
Can't make hard-boiled eggs without the eggs. Can't make poached eggs without the eggs.
Nope.
Can't make eggs Benedict without the eggs.
Can't make French toast.
Can't make eggs Hollandaise without the eggs.
Can't make
eggs over easy without the eggs.
Nope.
Can't make bacon eat eggs without the eggs.
Nope.
Can't make egg sandwiches without the eggs.
It's not gonna happen.
The fuck we finna do? Can't do an Easter egg hunt without the eggs.
We're not gonna
fuck
eat
we
eggs.
finna do without the eggs.
We're gonna eat tuna.
Exactly.
Tuna.
Okay. Tuna fucking tuna.
Tuna for
with the
breakfast.
Miracle Whip.
Tuna for breakfast.
You understand that? Like, what the fuck are we finna do? We use eggs to cook everything. Motherfucker can't even much make chocolate chip cookies, nigga.
Not without
You
eggs.
need eggs for it. You want to make some bread, nigga? You need some eggs for it. You want to make fried chicken? You want to make that batter stick to that meat? You need eggs for it.
Wow.
You want egg foo young, nigga? You need eggs for it.
Want some ramen?
You need some ramen, nigga? You want that shit in there? You want eggs? You want to go to Nations and get an egg on your burger? You need an egg for it. And don't make me beg for it.
That's funny.
That was fun. Oh, mother.
That's funny.
I need you to pick it up.
Want to bring our guest in for today?
Yeah, man. What the
Do the honors, though.
All right. Okay. Can we? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on one second.
He'll be all right. He got this. Look at him. Look. See?
Okay. Now go produce the show. If you want to hit this, come back. Whoa.
Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa. Y'all are funny.
All right, Shannon. Anyway, so.
Crazy.
All right, next guest coming to the stage, man. One of my homegirls, man. She in the city for a very, very limited time. I seen her the other day. She said, "I'm pulling up to talk some cash shit." She comes from the Motor City. She's very, very hilarious. She's got a lot of projects in the works, and we're gonna let her come to the Let me fix that.
Catch your breath. Motown in the house.
Motown in the house. Shout out comedian T Barb. You're early. I'll be talking shit. I'm a stickler for the times.
My apologies.
Smell like baby powder. You smell
She smell good.
Thank you, I
Ooh,
appreciate
she
that.
smell
Smell
real
hella
good.
good.
That.
Niggas
Thank
forgot what they was mad
I had to
at.
turn around and look at her. Hold on. Damn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All of a sudden, niggas ain't mad at all.
Damn.
Relax, Shannon. Side note, let's just hop right into it. Did you see why Shannon Sharp just went viral?
I didn't see why he just went viral, but I just watched the Marlon Wayne interview
No.
yesterday.
So here, let me show you.
Was it the orange bag again?
Oh, no,
let's
we're
do
going
this.
to play a
Hold
song.
on.
Hold on.
Mute our mics.
Mute our mics. Let me find a record.
Okay.
Back. Okay. Now, if you guys want to know what she just heard, go to Twitter, go somewhere, and you can hear what she just heard. Now,
Listen.
let me tell you. No. Listen, that wasn't something leaked. That was live on his
Instagram now.
in front of. Let me tell you how many.
How many property people?
Let me tell you how many.
Listen.
Let me tell you how many people he has. Shannon Sharp.
This might be the Cat Williams interview, huh?
In front of 3.2 million people, they heard what you just heard. So first of all, what do you feel about what you heard?
Okay, so I got a couple of, and I hope this don't exclude my future Club Shay Shay interview, because one day they gonna call me. I don't know. Was Shannon trying to let it be known that he be banging the chick?
He said he got
You know what
hacked.
I'm
He said he
saying?
got hacked.
Yeah.
Niggas is wild.
Yeah, sure. I think that after a lot of allegations, sometimes people will do things a little drastic to kind of combat that. That's how I feel.
I didn't even
Especially
think about
knowing that Hollywood is so many smoke and mirrors.
I didn't even think
I
about
felt
that.
like it was a beard move a little bit.
Wow, I didn't
I'm
even
sorry.
fucking
I
see
ain't-
that at
Oh,
all.
wow.
I'm thinking he was just being irresponsible.
No, I'm thinking
Because a lot of people have been.
He got something to prove.
A lot of people have been suggesting he may be a part of the LGBT community by
After
the
the
way that he
Tyrese-
acts and.
After the Tyrese, think about
what
it.
happened with the Tyrese?
Well, did you see the Tyrese?
Why did he become
interview with
smoke?
him?
I seen
Because-
Tyrese's little shoes was funny to me. But
Oh my God, Tyrese had on the whole you know, Tyrese was a different coming to America.
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah.
But what I'll say is that during that interview, he kind of brought up the orange bag again and was saying that he was more so walking like an injured NFL player than
Not
what
like
people
a-
were
right,
saying.
right. They were
But
trying to-
What's the orange bag thing? I'm off.
okay, so oh my God, where you been at?
I don't know. I don't
You
know.
got to hop on the internet.
He was on the
from time to
internet with an
time.
orange bag, and they were saying he was looking a little zesty.
Well, what it was the way he hopped out the car. But I have to agree with Tyrese in that he has been playing football for years. We all know how our bodies start to break down. So I could see that. I think that it had dissipated, meaning that the conversation had stopped, and I felt like
They
that
brought it
interview
back
brought
up.
it back up.
And so he was like, no.
He was like, oh,
'Cause
no,
I
we ain't
don't-
going to bring that back up. I'm hitting the hose.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. He sounded like he was putting some work in. He was,
I mean, I feel like I could have did that little performance without doing.
I
we
mean-
could have been eating popcorn.
Oh, girl.
So that wasn't even all that? You weren't convinced?
Pawpaw.
It wasn't
Pawpaw.
Paw. Them old niggas want to be called Paw. You old dirty niggas, you.
He like, you like that.
Come on.
So what-
I love that, Pawpaw.
And that's my this was my initial thought. There is no
they got
way.
you.
First of all, there is no way you got hacked. The phones, that's not an excuse, sir. Nigga, you have to have your face to open your phone.
have
So unless
to.
they have your face, they can't just guess your password, and they'll say, "Don't look at
And
me
it
like."
goes to Instagram. It's not
Right.
that it called your mom.
went live.
It didn't call your cuz.
So what were you going
It
live
ain't-
for? So you don't just actually go live accidentally. If your phone is live,
Now, if you hit that button and it just
yeah,
starts
you're
going.
always looking for reasons to
No,
make it make
it's
sense,
true.
and it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. If you go on live and
So
hit
you
that
went
button,
on live, but
it'll go.
I never-
usually you make a mistake and call your girlfriend.
I've done that on
You
accident.
call the last
I've called
person.
somebody, yeah.
Not hitting somebody.
Okay, let's have the conversation.
Yeah, that's
Since-
a little wild.
And then it was in the good part of the hit.
Yeah.
It wasn't even in
The whack
damn,
part.
so you ain't gonna eat my
Yeah.
Gucci. You know,
Beat this
we
pussy
didn't
up,
even hear
old
that.
nigga.
Like, come
That
on.
wasn't the part
No,
that
we
came
don't.
out.
We don't know. We don't know.
None of
Go
that.
harder.
None of that.
I want it deeper.
Yeah, the best
It
part.
was the best part.
The climax.
Right
but
there.
listen.
Right
no,
there.
but listen. We
Yeah.
don't know if the whole this is just the part that they
No.
clipped. No,
That's a part that's out there, sir.
yeah, that's the part that whoever screen recorded it, clipped and was like.
So, okay, Day.
But
This
what
is
if there's a part before this? I don't
I'm
know.
talking about what about the part where she was like, "Do you got the money?"
Right,
That part
exactly.
wasn't on there.
I don't know.
So what? No, Day. What she's saying is that it's just a little ironic that of all spaces that we would be having access to, because we could have access to the bullshit too. We just hear a really, and I'm not saying it either way. I'm just saying it is because I never even thought
I mean,
that
baby girl
angle.
was sounding sexy.
She
I'm
said
gonna have
it
to
was-
re-listen to
I mean,
that.
at the best part. At the best part, that is a little ironic that when you do happen to go live accidentally when you were getting hacked, it had to be at the best part of the sexual experience.
That's what
That's
I'm
a little
saying.
questionable. Women are a lot smarter than men. I didn't even think that.
Well,
I
you
thought.
know, I used to be a
Michelle?
protective
It sound
services
like he kept saying,
investigator.
like-
Hold on,
So-
Day, hold on, Day. Okay, what?
I used to be a protective services investigator, so I'm probably paying attention to the parts ain't nobody listening to.
Hold on, what's it?
It sounded like he was saying Michelle. It sounded like he kept saying, "Yeah, Michelle" or something. I'm like, who's Michelle?
Nah.
No. Okay.
And old girl was sounding a little youthful, wasn't she?
She did sound
She
a
wasn't
little-
giving them
She
Geraldine.
wasn't-
or,
nah.
hit it, Papa. She was.
She sounded like a young tenderoni.
She
All I'm
did.
saying is it take a lot of buttons to go live. I know.
It do take about 3-4
Let's see
phases.
how many.
It take
buttons
about
it take.
3-4 clicks,
So I just click
nigga.
Instagram. It take a little minute. Then I gotta go down here.
Hey, what, check your text.
Then I gotta go to live.
Day.
Then I gotta click it.
Exactly. Day, check your text.
Okay.
Okay. No. What I'm saying is that on this. So hold on. Damn, I just forgot my thought. No, exactly. So when your phone is just here, it's locked. My phone is locked. There is not an easy way to accidentally go live. It just doesn't work like that. Sometimes maybe like if you have a Apple iWatch and you hit the button, you might make a call. You might call somebody or you might something like that. But if your phone, you need this to go live.
It's a Kris Jenner move.
Oh my God.
I think what he's trying to say is that someone hacked into his Instagram and like made that video.
So
And
I'm
post,
hacking in
yeah.
your phone, not to get no money, not to find out nothing, for somebody to
Oh,
hear
yeah.
you bang
To hear you fucking at the best part.
Yeah, that's
at
wild.
the best part.
That's what
The
I
best,
mean. Hey,
not the beginning, not the middle, not the end. Only the best
Not
part.
the you need to
And
go.
I never even thought that would be the reason
Thank you.
that
Not
Not
So-
the part
so
where
what
you
you-
want to take a shower.
so what you
baby,
doing
a
after
little-
this?
You know all that. What you doing after this? It's a lot of parts in that sexual interaction. It's the when you hitting it like
you
that.
gotta give us
I'm
the
about to
absolute
bust
best
one.
part.
Like go live right now.
That does seem rather ironic.
I'm just saying.
That does seem rather ironic and just maybe a little too good to be. Day, what was your? So what did Day? Because
Yeah.
Day always believes
What?
this could just possibly be a coincidence. Okay, let me ask you this.
I think
We
this
need
'cause
people like him,
Look,
though.
I think
Yes,
this because
he's definitely
I
necessary.
have been hacked before. I've been hacked.
What happened? Can you give
They
us a story?
they started asking all my friends for money, and people started sending them money.
So that sounds like a more. That sounds like a more. Especially if you know a guy's fucking, maybe I'm going to get the money right now. If I'm hacking you, maybe I'm going to transfer $30K from your fucking Cash App. Well, I know they max it at 10, but you know, I'm taking 10. I'm sending 10. Hey,
This
How do you know that,
That's
though?
how you know when niggas
How
get
do you
money.
know that,
No,
though?
they
You
cap it
don't
at
need to know
10.
anything.
That's how
You
you
get out
know
of
when
my
niggas get
personal
money, because I don't know that.
Exactly. So, but what I'm saying,
What I'm saying is, if your phone gets hacked and someone gets access to your account, they can go live from their phone wherever they are.
but it
and
wouldn't.
whatever they want.
Okay, you just made my point for me.
What?
They wouldn't be able to go live from his phone where he's at.
No, listen to what I'm telling you. If they hack your account, it don't matter where your phone is. If the account is hacked, any phone that's logged into your account can go live.
It can no. You cannot. If I am downtown LA and you are here and I hack your phone from there, I cannot make your phone go live from your location.
Yes, you.
No, you cannot.
Not live from my
Right.
location, but live from where you are.
Right, but so unless the hacker was in the room with him, he's lying.
No, wait.
Okay, I got a hood rat theory then.
Okay.
This the hood rat theory, right? Maybe it was the hoes. Because you know how the girl will try and take the little picture. Maybe he dealing with a smart bitch this
But
time.
how does
And
she
she
get
went
into
live.
and
his
she
phone?
trying to get his woman.
How
or
does she
something.
get into his phone?
She could have been like, "Let me take a picture of you." Could be anything.
She a
Let's take a
hacker.
picture
He just
together.
said it. He said
Probably
you
caught
are a,
the.
you
he
are a
said the
nigga that.
Russian ops dropped in his phone. They went live from Russia.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm
But what I'm saying is you can't go live unless you're in that room.
But we the only thing that would help your theory is if we actually seen Shannon Sharp, but we didn't see him.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, so what?
What
Wait,
we're saying is essentially.
Do you mean to tell me that I could, by Dae's theory, proxy to what he's saying,
Okay.
that I could go live from wherever in the world,
Yeah.
hack Shannon's phone, make it go live from his Instagram account.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
At the best
where
part
he's
of the set.
hold on, right. But it doesn't have to be where he's at.
Right.
And I could put this sound of sex from wherever I am in the
Yes,
world.
yes.
That could be AI, that could be whatever, and I could make it look like Shannon was
Yes.
stupid. Okay, so thank you. Round of
Okay,
applause. No, wait,
Doboy
stop.
cockroach.
Wait, round of applause. I didn't. That's what he was saying. I didn't understand what he
okay.
was saying. Okay, got it.
I just feel like this the O.J. Simpson defense team right here. Shannon needs to call y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shannon, say you some money. These the guys, they got your back.
Do you feel like this is going to adversely affect his career?
I think it's gonna help it. People love salacious
Let me ask you
shit
this.
right now.
Paul Pierce, ex-basketball player, worked for the same company as
Okay,
him.
okay.
He went live on Instagram with some strippers on his lap.
No, that was different.
No, it was not. Nigga,
That
what are
was
you
on
talking?
purpose.
Stop. What are you talking? How is it different?
No, now I
No,
might
I
be
want you
mistaken.
to tell me how it's different.
But
I want
he
you to
didn't
tell
go
me how
live
it's
on
different.
Instagram.
Yes,
he
he
brought the
did.
strippers live to the set
What do you,
when they were
he did.
filming.
No, he did not.
No?
Nigga, I watched the live. That's what. Why do you be? I watched the live. He was not on set, nigga. He was at his fucking house in his home. He was having a party, and he went live from there. And because he's a representative of the company, they fired him.
I feel like that was on purpose. So this is how Shannon is doing the underplay for the overlay. It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't my fault. I would have never done that. Where Paul probably was like, "Where the hoes at? Check it out." So that is a big difference.
So you think he might save his job?
First off, I think the podcast is enough. I think that he probably could leave that job and be popping.
Fuck.
He set himself up so scandalously.
So if they do fire
that
him, he might go
it
down
don't-
as a legend.
he
They
might
fired
go
you
as
for
legend.
fucking fuck them. Wow.
Fired for fucking
He has
fuck them. Call Doughboy Law.
That's the slogan. Doughboy Law got fired for
Fired
fucking.
for fucking.
Call Doughboy.
Call Doughboy.
Doughboy
YDB.
Law. YDB. So-
YDB.
T-Barb, you come from the Motor City, Detroit. Tell me what it's like there. Coming up. Because could I tell you what I saw in a video one day?
Okay, you
in
tell me
Detroit?
what you saw and then I'm going to tell you.
There were some guys in a car, and they were driving, and they were outside of the car with guns. The police seen them and drove the other
Bust
way.
for you, yeah. I know that.
What the fuck?
Why?
It's a crazy place.
I mean, you know, why even endanger yourself like
Yourself.
They
that?
were just like,
You already
they
seen
were
the
just like,
threat.
remember when Red got knocked out in Friday? They were like, police, you want something? No. So is it really crazy
No.
like that?
So let me say this. I think that every place is crazy, but
Okay.
Detroit does. That's why I do a lot of only in Detroit stuff on my IG. I show a lot of stuff going on because it is a different type of place. It's a place where It's an amazing place. It gives you tough skin. They're not you have to earn your respect in Detroit. So like I may go somewhere else and get on the stage and people are like, oh, she's a comedian. They never see me do comedy. They already respected me as that. There, you're going to have to burn down some stages and then they'll be like, oh yeah, she funny or we mess with her.
They're not just coming to hand out complimentary laughs.
If a Detroiter is like, you funny, I fuck with you really funny and you really got that shit. You might as well just come on out here and do what you got to do. So that's one thing. It is tough there. You know what I mean? And I'm a product of that. My parents met fresh out of prison in a halfway house. So it's a lot of that type shit going on in the D. But the D is a great place. It's making a big comeback.
Football team is doing great.
Football, go Lions. We just beat the LA Chargers. So we just whooped y'all.
Hold on. You're into sports?
Yeah.
Or you're just into the Lions?
I like to look cute on Sunday. That's cool. It's about the look.
You looking cute every day.
Thank you. See, Doboy. Everywhere.
The Pistons ain't never been shit though.
No,
Not
the
for a long
Pistons
time.
ain't shit. But you can go see a game. You can go see a game. 4 people for $4. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever been to a Piston game?
Like the Clippers.
Yeah, I've been there. I was damn near courtside. I paid $13.75. I was coaching.
And you could have tripped Rasheed Wallace.
Come on, guys.
Rasheed Wallace, you cold.
No, but the stadium is very nice. Little Caesars Arena is world class.
Wait. Little Caesars
Arena.
Yeah.
That's a
Boy, y'all laughing.
We
Y'all
love Little
cold.
Caesars.
That's
Mike
just a
Gillis,
crazy
shout
place
out
to have for Little Caesars. Little Caesars has been
We
getting money
want you
for
to
a
be
long
healthy, but bitch, eat
exactly.
That's fun.
Piece
That's
of pizza.
funny.
Do you fuck with Little Caesars?
Well, I'm a vegan now, but I used to fuck with Little Caesars.
Why are you a vegan?
That's
Are you ready to talk about that?
But yeah, because I
Can we
brought you
have
a cookbook.
You have a
'Cause I
cookbook?
was late. It's called the Hood Rat Kitchen Vegan Cookbook.
You just have a round of applause.
Round of applause for the cookbook.
Okay, tell me more about this. All right, how long have you watch this one? Day, watch this. How long have you been a vegan?
Okay, so
Wait, how long have you been a vegan?
I haven't eaten meat in 8 years, but I didn't start off as a vegan.
Okay, but how long have you been a vegan? Because this is a vegan cookbook.
Yeah, like a year and a half now.
You give a nigga a rope, you want to be a cowboy. This nigga been a vegan for 1 year and has a book. I love it.
No, because I want to let people know I haven't eaten chicken, any meat at all in 8 years.
And why did you do that? I want to know.
It was more of a spiritual journey for me. It's a sacrifice.
And the reason why I'm asking, because they just did a recall on the eggs. I'm like, man, is this something in this meat? They mass producing it. These chicken breasts are bigger than ever.
Well, let me tell you about eggs.
Okay.
Just a quick little tidbit. So a big group of farmers in Louisiana just won a lawsuit. So McDonald's is the world's largest purchaser of eggs.
Egg McMuffin.
They want the egg to hatch faster, so they pump it with a solution that makes the eggs hatch 14 days faster. Because the farmers can't really afford to sell some eggs like this and some eggs like that, they doing all of the eggs like that.
Even if you don't want it
Even
faster.
if you don't want it faster.
But is there health risks that come along with speeding it up like that?
How do we know? They haven't given us. Think about this. When they want to give you a new medicine, they go through a trial study. 2 years, monkey, they doing all this stuff. With the food, they just did it and said, y'all the trial run. So we just gonna throw the GMOs. We gonna make genetically modified food. We're not gonna test and see what this does. We're gonna give it to people, and then that'll be the test. So that's how I feel about that.
Well,
and it's a lot of vegan food that's not good for you either. I think that what they're doing with pushing the vegan, because it's your why. Like for me, I don't think I would be able to be successful not eating meat, especially with all the traveling, going out of town, being here, being there, if I didn't have a strong why. Okay. You know, it's beyond just what I want.
It's more of a spiritual reason.
It's more of a spiritual reason
that you connect with. Because, and this is the reason why, because, I mean, I go back and forth, and I think it's a dope conversation to have because, I'm always trying to have my moral compass set correct. You know what I mean? I don't want to be the guy that just is here ruining the world, and then when I leave, it wasn't better than when I came.
Right.
I kind of want to look at the world and my experience here like this is God's house, and I am God's child, and I helped straighten some shit up before I was asked to leave. So that's kind of how I look at it.
Good person.
Right. So I try to do that mostly, and you know what I'm saying. But when I look at certain things, because I don't know if this is on me or you.
Yeah.
So I don't know because sometimes because I grew up in a religious background, what I'm saying. I grew up in church, so how it's presented to me is kind of in the Bible different ways. Sometimes it was wrong to kill the animal. Sometimes it was right to kill the animal. Sometimes it was sacrifice for the animal. And these are things that are being positioned as my beliefs as a child. So I'm like, okay, what you're telling me is true because that's what my church, my dad, my mom, everybody in my family is telling me. Yeah,
Right,
so I'm here to believe this. I'm a child. Who am I to tell you it isn't right? I'm just here to get the information. And so when I look at animals, while I do have compassion for animals, like, what I'm saying, I used to have 2 dogs. I miss these niggas every day. Shout out to King and Milo. Like, what I'm saying? But, so I love animals. And so, like, even when I think it was even, I don't want to say that I was forced to look at animals differently, but I wanted to eat food. So, you know what I'm saying? And they put the chicken on the plate. So I'm like, that's the food that I got to eat. But if I see a chicken, I don't look like at a chicken like you're here to get killed and feed me. I look at it like, bro, you could just want to live a cool chicken life. Like, and just be out here with this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just cool. Like, and who am I to tell you that this experience for you is for you to get drugs pumped into you so you can end up on Doughboy's plate for Doughboy to eat. So that's how I genuinely look at it. But then when you're growing up and they're like, nigga, eat the chicken, and I like food anyway.
I just feel like that was just such a beautiful breakdown of a chicken. I ain't heard niggas talk about hoes like that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So you just had so much respect.
Yes.
But to me, the difference is because I'm not against me. I actually have a hot dog cart, so I just don't get high off my own supply. Best hot sausages in the D, holla at me. You know, I've been in this game for 20 years. I'm the hot dog princess.
Right.
But I want to say that I feel like we're so disrespectful to food as a whole. You know, there are people starving for us to be able to throw stuff away. And I feel like the difference between now and then, like you said, we weren't pumping the food up. If you look at the size of a cow in Africa, it looks so skinny and emaciated to us. That's because we're pumping ours up trying to get it fatter and fatter. And we're not honoring the animal, like using every part of that animal. Like if you notice and you look at indigenous cultures, they use everything, the eyes, the bones, the meat, the everything, because they understand that God gave this to us. So if we're going to use it, he gave us stuff for our nourishment. Right. So I do believe that there are animals for eating. That's like, you know, people go back and forth with different things. I'm just an honest person. I went over to Turks and Caicos. They called me a snapper fresh out the water. I knew that I had a piece of it. I had to honor that. That's how I felt. But here, I don't believe in commercial fishing. You know, but that's my stance. I don't try and push my stance on other people.
I love that.
But we're overfishing to the point where my grandkids might not have nothing to eat. And we don't think about it like that because
we're grabbing all the food out the water.
We buy, we throw it away. We don't care. I'm telling you, people be tripping on me. When it's time, like let's say we go to a baby shower and they got a pan of chicken. I grew up poor. I grew up super poor,
middle class,
super hood. No, I wasn't. No, we ain't had shit. Right. So I might take that pan of chicken and take it to some homeless people that I know. People just throw that shit away. Right. It's somebody starving,
fuck that
literally, for you to be able to throw shit away and take it any kind of way. It just bothers me.
No, and that's the way that I be looking at it too. And then even when because I just think about life in its perspective, and I don't want to say I question things just to say I questioned it, but I just want to get a better understanding. That's why I'm saying I love when you said that it's, you know, that's your view, but that's not what you choose to, you know, push on other people. Because that's the one thing I hate. Like I hate when people go to church now they want to talk to you about Jesus. Like I mean I get it, but bro, chill out. Like you was just fucking hosing me last week. Like relax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or when people become vegans, like why are you eating swine?
Because
like nigga,
I don't want the guys to think that I won't cook them a steak. I'm single and I will. Bring your ass some chicken. It's gonna be organic.
Can
chicken.
you do a medium rare?
You know it's gonna be organic. But nah, you know.
Are you out here making the watermelon steaks?
No, no.
Niggas is making watermelon steaks.
I saw that. So
mushroom steaks.
Well, mushrooms, I do lion's mane mushrooms a lot. It's an excellent.
Can we have the lion's mane conversation? Ain't that his beard?
Yeah. No. Lion's mane, it's a furry looking mushroom. It looks like a fur, and it's several ways you can cook it. So you can do it as steak, you can do it as chicken, you can do it as pork chops. It is extremely, the texture is what people like about it.
It feels like a real steak?
It's delicious.
Yeah.
To me, it's more pork chop chickeny, but the taste can be very similar to a steak. And it's a mushroom. And it's a mushroom. But you have so many different versions of mushrooms. There's thousands of species of mushrooms. So I eat a lot of mushrooms. Mushrooms really good for you.
I've been recently when did this start, Whydbee? A month ago? 3. Can you roll up another one?
Yeah.
I just recently started fucking with the funny mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
The Sykes.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever done that?
Okay, so I've had a mushroom gummy before.
So very microdosed?
But what I liked about it was so controlled. It was like, if you eat one, you can. So I ate one, and I definitely, it was fucked up. Because at first I wasn't feeling nothing. My friend just kept laughing. I'm like, this motherfucker.
I want to laugh.
Yeah, they make you laugh.
Next thing you know, in the middle of the night, I'm sleeping. It's like, whoop. Whoop. I'm seeing that shit that be on the, Silence of the Lamb. What is this? Whoop, whoop.
Clarice.
It's
some fava, baby.
Oh my God. I woke up like, what the fuck?
So let me tell you how I'm just the contrast opposite of you.
Okay.
I'm the inverse of you.
Oh,
Right?
let me get
Okay.
my water.
Okay, and I come from, and you know me, like you know, at least you know parts of me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm the person that is on record for having to go to rehab 2 times for alcohol.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? I don't drink. Shout out to me not drinking for a year and a month, going on my 13 months
I'm
sober.
talking about.
You know, so you know,
I want to do the Arsenio Hall, nigga.
So I don't fuck with it, right? I still smoke like a chimney. That's whatever.
Okay, it's
but
all good.
I'm this type of person with just things that I like. I think that there's certain people like me, and you can find them in different walks of life, right? If I like it, I love it. I gotta have it. So
Addictive
I wasn't.
personality.
Yeah, that's me. So when the regular like say you probably go to the club and drink, you probably have you 3 you know what I'm saying, Cazadores or whatever you drinking or just whatever you.
What
you
is
know,
a Cazador?
Cazadora.
crazy.
It's a tequila.
Okay, I need to catch up.
Okay, I'm a recovering alcoholic. I know it's 17 shots.
I like
in the-
Addictivo.
Addictivo. What is that?
Tequila.
Tequila. So let's just say you have 3 of those with a tonic, and you just chilling, you vibing, you having a good time. That's not me. If I'm drinking, I'm hey. Right after them first 3, I'm like hey, let's keep that going. Hey, man, let's get a bottle. Hey, let's go to the house. Let's get 2 bottles. So it's different. So I know these.
No,
things
I
about
understand.
myself.
I used
so
to
then
be
boom.
like that.
So I always be scared about. I never do Coke because I did Coke twice. The second time, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola soda. I drank a Coca-Cola soda one time
Sponsored by?
and proposed to a woman. So I was like, "Can I have the ring back?"
Really?
It was just a lot going on.
You
And
fucking serious?
Ridiculous.
How did you get a ring that quick?
Next day, because I was high for 3 days.
Wow.
She woke up in the morning like, "Do you mean what you said?" I do.
Wow.
Lot going-
And you just met her?
No, I knew her.
Okay.
But it was just a lot.
So she probably set that shit up.
No, she
That
didn't.
sound like
she
that
did not at
funny.
all. And I know for a fact she didn't. But I was just
Okay.
a lot going on. So I say all that to say I be leery when I do drugs. That's why. You know why I really can never get with Coca-Cola?
Okay.
Because I'm so addictive. I know I'd be a crackhead.
Probably.
Just for the just financially.
Yeah.
Because Coca-Cola is a rich man's soda.
Okay.
And when you cook it down, I'd be like, man, this is way more economical.
So I used to cook it down. So I
Whoa!
No. I've never tried it.
Right.
But what I'm saying is I used to, you know,
Have you
back
ever
to beat,
have you ever drank a
like
Coca?
this.
Have you ever drank a Coca-Cola?
No.
So neither.
No.
Okay, got you. Have you ever been curious?
You know what? Let me say
I mean, on
this.
the real level,
My
'cause
parents,
you-
can I be honest? My
can.
parents were heroin addicts.
Okay.
So, and I grew up in a different environment. So I grew up hanging out with a lot of drug dealers. I started smoking and drinking when I was 11, 12 years old.
See, that's so fascinating.
Every day. But that wasn't a normal part of my neighborhood.
Right.
So I was a rat. We hanging out because I didn't have a lot of rules. My dad lost his kidneys very early.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw the effects of what drugs did. Now I was smoking cigarettes and all that. And I'm so happy I don't smoke cigarettes no more. I just have
Round of
a
applause
very
for that.
strong thank you. It's been 9 years.
Round of applause for 9 years.
Yeah. And I started smoking at 11, 12. I think I smoked a cigarette every day from the time I was 16 till I got pregnant with my son. So it was.
What has an 11-year-old smoking cigarettes? Just crazy life
It's just the neighborhood.
and just the environment.
That's what we doing.
You know what's fascinating about what you say, T-Barb, is
It
that
was a group.
I know, but see, the thing that I'm saying is that I have a similar background to there was alcoholism all over both sides of the family, seriously. And so, and I seen it, and so I had the different approach to. I never wanted to touch anything alcohol. I didn't get drunk for the first time for real till I was 30. But then the crazy thing about it was my vice became food. Food took me to 486. And then when I get weight loss surgery January 8th, 2015, and now I can't eat no more. Now what's this alcohol thing? 2 years later, I'm in rehab. Because I didn't know how to address what's
The
going
trauma.
on. Because it's just
Yeah.
something outward that's not being addressed, something inward.
Absolutely.
And so I had to like go through that. But I say all that to say, to present day, I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna see what's up with some mushrooms. But let me tell you how I am though. With my approach to how I am with anything in life, I'm an extremist. So how somebody like you would be sensible and smart. But this is how addict brain works, Dae One.
Okay.
Right. So a regular
One day at a
person.
time.
Yeah, that's how I have to have it. Like you're saying. So, but this is the thing.
I was raised in NA.
Yeah, and I'd be going to, hey, if you see where my keys at? You see,
Yeah,
I got
one day at a
6.
time.
I gotta
I
get my
thought-
1 year chip.
Have you ever seen the booklet? The booklet. So somebody invited me to church. I was 9 years old. My teacher. So they told me to bring a Bible. I went. I pulled my Bible out. I'm looking for the scripture. It was a one day at a time book. You know, the paper looked just like Bible paper.
Yeah.
So I didn't know the
So
difference.
you thinking you reading the Bible, and
Yeah.
a lot of the principles and things are the same.
Yeah.
So this is where I'm at in my recovery.
Schofield?
This is where I'm at in my recovery, right? I understand that this is my attitude if I'm gonna try something, right? How you are, a regular functioning You okay? You okay, Bridget?
You good, bro?
Drink
Hold
some-
your
drink
arms
some
up.
water.
You gotta hold your arms up.
Get some water, man.
You just saw that viral post. If
Yeah.
you choking, hold your arms up.
Yeah, sometimes people try to give you the Heimlich and it can fuck you up. So back to that, right? So regular functioning people that are non-addicts would say, hey, I'm gonna try a mushroom. I'm gonna put it in a gummy, which is microdose, which would be 0.00001, and I'm gonna see how that feels.
Yeah.
Right. And that's how you will kind of maybe grow to maybe do a tolerance, and maybe you'll eat a chocolate, and then maybe one day you'll go to the caps and do other shit, or a tea or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think like that. I'm much different. So I go to the weed dispensary, and I want to try mushrooms. I want to know what it's about. And I'm the type of if this is a fight, I want to get some blood in my mouth. Like, however you want to take that, like, hit me, nigga. I want to know what this feels like. Fuck all this, nigga. What is this? Well, I want to know now. So I don't want to get a little. I don't want to get a little
dose.
I don't want to feel 2 hours. I want to know what the fuck is going on, so I can know.
Remove the word micro.
Right.
Straight
give
dose.
Give me dose me.
Right.
We get a bag of an ounce of mushrooms. The real nasty, disgusting, the more moldy, the better. You chew it and eat it. Go through the go through the whole ounce.
It's psilocybin
in a weekend.
Oh yeah, I like that.
And the first time, go through the whole ounce in one weekend. Was woo.
You trying to go to the mental health hospital?
No. I just wanted to feel, and it wasn't just me. So I wasn't alone, but I did my part, and I was just like, yeah, okay, cool. And I think they're cool. I don't think that I think it's less potent. I mean, I'm not trying to have anybody go do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But I think to me, it was less hard hitting than alcohol was to me ever.
I feel like I'm more of a natural based person. So from the body wash to everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I'm not against it because I do know a lot about mushrooms, the properties, the different things. Now, when it comes to drinking, I grew up getting fucked up. So as far as drinking and smoking weed and drinking shit, whatever they had up in there, you know, we young, we kids, we shouldn't even be drinking. Whoever bringing what they bringing, all the time, going to work, shit, it was just crazy. I really lived a life of an adult, and then when I went to college, that was my first time being around people that were my age, that were really like my age, that acted my age. All my friends dropped out of school in like middle school and high school.
So your friends were older?
It was just me. Some of them were my age.
Okay,
it was just the nature of the
of what they were. Gotcha.
So I might go to 1 or 2 classes just to pass. For what I really loved education, and one of the saving graces for me is that I had a father. My father just got sick when I was in middle school. He lost his kidneys, but my father was very as involved. For him to be as sick as he was, because he ended up losing both his legs, all that, he was very involved as far as he was initially, up until I was 12, he all the time, every weekend, all the time. So my mother, because remember, they're meeting fresh out of prison. They don't really know each other like that. My daddy a little more, he got his own stuff, but he a lot more solid than what my mother is dealing with, a lot of mental illness. She's dealing with other things. So it was just a good balance. But my neighborhood, I'm from a neighborhood called Joy Road. A lot of people know T Grizzly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm from Joy Road.
Them niggas was praying on his downfall.
I was going to ask you.
How can a nigga just really go to God like, make T Grizzly fail?
That's funny, because I was going to ask you, like, what part of Detroit?
I'm from Joy Road. He's from Exit 9. I'm from 48204. Nah, the Yak is 90.
I met him once. Super cool
She
guy.
said 9.
I met him before. He's super cool guy. But
No, he is really nice. But point being, I started off with light direction is what I call it, and just being consumed by the neighborhood and just a product of my environment. Then you move to going to college. I went to college by myself. You know what I'm saying? Really, I just needed to get out the neighborhood. I probably was going to die or go to jail, be third generation to go
How
to
did you
prison.
do it? Like, did you just like say, yes, SATs for me, and you just went and applied?
No, so you know they always got them gifted programs for the kids in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And I found one. It was at a school called Cranbrook, which is extremely prestigious. And they would take us there.
Wait, didn't they say that 8 Mile?
They did.
That's a private school.
Yeah.
Clarence lives at home with both parents.
Yeah.
Parents have a real good marriage.
Yeah, Clarence parents have a real good
it's
marriage.
$25,000 a year to go to that high school.
Wow.
So they it was a summer program. I feel like it just changed the way I thought about things, and I've always been, I really like to learn. It's just natural. I think I got that a lot from my dad. So I'm really like, I'll watch a whole bunch of documentaries and be talking. But I'm ghetto as hell at the same time. So it's just a big contrast. but I just wanted to see. I mean, I was fighting every day, like every day.
Fighting?
Every day.
Who would fight you? You're so pretty and nice.
Thank you.
They say pretty girls don't fight.
Oh my God. First off, I was a nigga back then, so I didn't even know I was cute. I'm glad they ain't
You
tell
was
me
firing on
early
bit,
because that would be too much.
But what would be some of the scenarios that you were fighting people over? Like, I just can see why.
What are you fighting for?
I've known
All
you.
types
We've known
of
each other
stuff.
for a few years. I've never even seen you argue with anybody.
People,
You're so nice. We have vegan cookbooks and the such.
Right?
Life, listen, God is real. Yeah, people better understand that God is like that. God is like that.
I know that.
And I wasn't raised like in church learning God. I found God. I ended up finding my own spiritual relationship as I grew. Remember, my parents, people don't understand how it is to have parents that just got out of prison and they second generation to be incarcerated. So it's like I'm the one who's breaking this
that.
curse, you know, and it's taking a lot of work. You know, that's one of my factors that keeps me going. Just understand, like my son just wrote me a text. And I was damn near crying last night. Like, thank you for opening my life out to college. I'm enjoying my experience. I love you.
What grade is he?
Thank you.
What grade is he?
He's the first year college.
My daughter just started her sophomore year at Howard.
HBCU. I'm
Yes,
an HBCU
yeah.
graduate.
What?
But not Howard. I
Gotcha.
couldn't get in Howard.
Well, so she got accepted to all the.
love
She got accepted to like 28 schools, and she narrowed it down to UCLA. And how she was like, Dad, I want to stay with you. I'm like, you get your ass out of here.
Hood rats had the best kids.
I'm telling you,
We do.
I'm telling you, I ain't shit, but my baby is amazing.
But
and this is the thing.
God.
She just, and shout out to her because she just moved on to the second round. She just tried out for the gospel choir, so she's doing her
and the
thing there. And she just went to 2 different programs that she's going to do. So I'm just so proud of her. And like you said, she even said thank you to me for the first time about this particular subject. Right? I have not allowed my daughter to work a job because this is how I feel. Listen. You're going to college for the first fucking. This is just my view on it, and it's nothing to anyone else. This is how I view it. I never got to go to college, right? And I always wanted to, and I wish the value of education would have been bestowed upon me. But you know, I don't blame my environment for that because like I said, my parents were young when they had me, 18 and 21. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they were young parents, and from their vantage point, success was making it to 18 without a criminal record, being able to get a job, and getting a high school diploma. And you know, it's unfair to look at them like they should have pushed me to, because they didn't think this shit was possible. We didn't have people in our family going to college, so I just did the things that I thought were just required of me, and I did it. I graduated high school. I still to this day haven't been arrested, and you know what I'm saying,
Praise them.
all those good things. So I'm just like, okay, cool. But I always wanted to go, and it was always one of those things like, I wish I could have went. So early on in her life, I'm like, you can go to whatever school you want. Don't worry. Daddy's going to pay for it. I'll figure it out. You just get the grades. I told her this at 5. She was telling me at 5 she wanted to go to Howard. So I'm like, all right, cool. We're going to figure it out. So I never let her get a job because even in her working, I'm like, now you're out there in high school. And I just break it down like this. The game is this. There's only 24 hours in a day anyway. I need you to sleep at least hours. 8 hours a day. I would prefer 9 to 9.5 when you can, because rest just replenishes the body. So let's just say you give me a good 8 every day. Okay, cool. You're in school 8 hours a day, just with all your classes. You got a full load. So that's 16 hours out of your day. We're going to need to do homework at least 3.5 hours a day. Now we're at 19.5 hours a day. And now we have about 4 left for you before the day is spent.
Yeah.
I don't need you to go work at Chipotle, and
For 4
I don't,
hours.
and no shade to, just so we can get you $100 a day after. How
If
about
you can do it.
If you can, like,
Absolutely.
and anybody that's doing both, I'm glad. Like, I'm
Yeah.
glad. But for
If
what
you can
I
do
want
it.
you to do, because I understand how hard school is, and to me, that's a job. You being able to go to school, get this information, and let them know that you did it. That to me, so it's personal. So I would rather go work a part-time job and give her the proceeds than let her do it. So, but this is the point of what I was trying to make with everything. She always fights me about this. Dad, I want to. Her mom fights me about this, and I don't even have it like that to do this.
Right.
But I go, and so I fight both of them. Her mom be like, "You need to let her get a job. It would help."
She wants her to be responsible.
Hold on. Hold on. We can talk about it.
Okay.
Because this is just my view of what I listen. I'm like this. You got all your life to work. You're gonna be 21, a graduate from Howard. You can go get all the jobs you want. Let's focus, because I know how hard it is to try to multi-balance that. I know how hard it was in high school. So I could imagine being at one of the top universities, and you know what I'm saying? And I don't want you to have to divide your time. Just go, your job is to do good in school. But the point of what I was all saying, but I fight with her. I fight with her mother. They want her to work. I'm like, no. She's like, well, Dad, I can get a job at the library. No, you can study. Well, no. What if I have extra? Well, then go pledge or go have fun with your friends. I don't want you to work right now. I say all this to say this. The other day, she says to me for the first time, Dad, thank you for not letting me work a job. I said, why? She said, because now, she was like, I get to go. She's like, I've been able to try out for all these other things that I want to go out for. She's like, I've tried out for like 4 or 5 different things. If I had a job, I wouldn't have been able to do that. She was like, and now I can kind of like figure out what I want to do. And I kind of understand more the things that you were telling me about. Don't just go for the job that makes the most money. Find out what I love and make it pay me. So it just felt good to me that like, okay, you see why this was, and it was just one of those good moments, like, you see what I was trying to say. So that's what it was. Through. Yeah, but I get it, but and I totally understand, because I know a ton of people have gotten to that point, and you can work and you can do both. So I don't ever want to make it seem like I'm shading that or that you shouldn't. I'm just saying, I want you to just be able to go and have the school experience. It seems so fun, and I wanted to have a social life. I wanted to go hang out with friends. I don't want you to have to work yet, because after this whole experience, now she talks, she might want to go to law school and shit. I'm like, oh, we might be paying for school for the next 10 years.
I love, I always wanted to be a lawyer. But I feel like, so my son, he does work, but it's within the things he wants to do.
And that's beautiful,
So the good thing is, because I've been doing comedy for 8 years. My son is 18, so that means that he was kind of young. I was a social worker.
You started doing comedy at 26?
No, here we go.
I'm trying to do the math. I thought you said 18. Okay, my bad.
Now here we go. Let's finish that. We're gonna get back there. 'Cause they might want me on Nickelodeon.
You know what I'm saying? She's 22.
So if
go ahead.
I gotta play it,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to do it. But what I'm gonna say is that I discounted the fact that I thought my son really recognized me for working, because I was a social worker in the beginning, which actually allowed me to spend so much more time with him before I got into this. But what I love about being a creative is that it gave my son, he's confident that my son plays the bass, he plays the guitar, he makes beats, he DJs.
Can we get him on the show?
Also, yeah, absolutely. We'll have to fly him out. Yeah. And he also produces podcasts. He learned how to do that with Detroit is Different. Shout out to them.
Round of applause. See, that's just,
and these are my friends.
And let me tell you, if Kiara was doing something like that, I'd allow it.
So that's what I was
because it's in the vein of what you're trying to do.
That's what
I don't want you working at the fucking pool
KFC,
if you don't want to be a lifeguard.
And he don't have to do that. Exactly. So some of the things he does for free, because he understands that he's building up his chops. Then sometimes he gets a big opportunity. Right now he's doing a podcast thing. He only has to do a couple hours. He's learning something because he's in school. He's going to Wayne State, which is in Detroit, but I'm letting him stay on campus. So I understand the sacrifice, because he got a full ride scholarship.
Round of applause.
Thank you.
Come on, raising productive members of society.
But it didn't cover the room and board.
Yeah, I know. I was out of pocket a lot last
year. The meal plan. So he has so many scholarships that some of it is covered, but mommy is still gonna pay that couple $1,000, that $3,000-$4,000 out of my pocket. If I gotta go work hard, like you said, I'd rather go. Like when I get home, but listen, when I get home, I'm hosting some shit at a winery.
Yeah,
you know, that's a little check. I'm at a
bitch
bitch birthday party.
Exactly.
You know, I gotta do what I have to do because the money that he makes, I want him to. He has a car. Mm-hmm. You know, he keeps gas in his car. I pay his insurance. Of course, he come home and wash. You know what I mean? Because we stay 15 minutes away. I wish I had that. My daughter's in DC. Yeah. But I really wanted him to go away, but because he got this full ride scholarship, and I know I had $171,000 worth of student loans. I got it erased. Shout out.
Hey, Obama.
Well, it was PSLF.
Gotcha.
Which if anybody need that information, call me because they waived $171,000. Changed my life too.
There we go.
But you know, God got me. But I wanted him to still be able to have the college experience I had as far as meeting the friends, being on campus, because that's to see if you can be on your own. That's that mini trial with that safety net.
No, see, this is the thing, and I really admire that position that you have, because you guys were able to split the baby in the sense of you do get to go. You're not at home. You're living the college experience, but I can be there in 15 minutes. Because that's the thing that freaks me the hell out is that my daughter, if anything happens, I got to go get on a plane. Luckily, I got a cousin out there that's close, but you know, just as parents, we worry, like, you know what I'm saying? These are our children, like, you know what I'm saying? And they're far away, so it's like I wish Kiara was 15 minutes.
And look, and now I'm
because I almost had her stay and go to UCLA, but I was like, no, don't be selfish.
You hear me? I'm acting like the college kid. He in school in Detroit. I done came to California for 2 weeks. He's like, hey, when you coming home?
Whydbee.
Yes, sir.
Possibly a blunt, sir?
It's ready.
Can you maybe bring it in?
Yes, sir.
That's my brother. So you know what we do here, right? Like, have you even watched any episodes of Morning Cup of Dough?
I watched.
No, you don't be supporting what I do.
Oh my God! Here we go. Somebody
You don't
don't
be
even
supporting.
let you answer the question.
Right?
Ain't he a lawyer? That's how lawyer do. You did do it, didn't you?
Just tell us now.
You was fucking that girl, wasn't you? You didn't know the
Nigga.
camera was on. You was giving it your all the whole time, wasn't you?
I want the truth.
Law offices of Pudgy and Stash.
Pudgy and Stash. That's hilarious.
Listen, I want some credits on that next skit.
I got you.
Because
We're
I
about
can
to-
see it happening.
And we're gonna start shooting some stuff too. I know you got a lot of other stuff, but no. Wait here. I want to play something for you. Have you ever watched the show?
I've watched some clips of the show.
Okay, you should watch the whole.
I'm gonna watch it from beginning.
This is what it started off as an experiment of. We're on. What episode is this?
You're not asking me.
Hey, Whydbee, are you there? You want to maybe? He went to go barbecue.
Yeah.
I mean, he went to go mark away. I think we're like on episode 193, 194. So it started off.
That's
we're at
My bad,
190.
I was microwaving
It's
the blunt.
fine.
It's
We're at
192.
192. So I did maybe 70 alone back when I had to deal with caffeine. I used to do the content at my house, and then it would just be me doing a podcast, kind of just talking and making music sometimes. Then we started we brought it back, at whatever episode it was, and we started the Morning Cup of Dough here. But then this twist that we added in is that myself and YDB, we started, and my homeboy The Conclusion, shout out to him. We had all started this thing called the basically called the Cook Up, to where that was just basically where I would come in here, he would make a beat live on the air, and we'd all be streamed live. He'd make the beat live, I'd write the rap. I wouldn't even write it, I would just punch it line for line.
Ooh, I want to freestyle.
Right. Oh no, but it wasn't even a freestyle. It was like really a song, like more thought out. Like, and so then we started like releasing the songs every day on Instagram and all this. So basically, what it would be like, we would have, if you look at like my page, like.
Because Instagram be hating, so let's not act like they don't be letting
But
certain
you see all
stuff
these,
come up.
you see like every one of these are songs. We ended up recording over. Like all of these are songs, right? And it was just all original. And this is like one of my best friends, Dae One. So then when he came on board, because me and him had done other projects in the past too. So, he became my co-host, and then he was like making beats as well. So the whole show was kind of predicated around us. We would talk to a guest, and then we would make a song live. But then it was just like way too long. Some of the streams were like 7 hours. It was just like, so we just had to figure out what we wanted it to be. So we've shrunken it down to a 90-minute podcast every day. And every now and again we do a song. We don't always have to, we can today, but I know you're going to be back because I love conversations with you. But now how we do it is it's not necessarily like we created here. What I would normally do is send you the beat before you come.
Okay.
You write to it. So then when you just say it, it's just like you're saying it, and then we put it out. So I'm going to play a song for you.
Okay.
I'm
ready.
I think I know what song. You know CP, right?
Yeah, of course I
pulled
know
up.
CP. Detroit in the building.
Pull up Detroit
Shout out.
Dough.
Shout out.
Detroit Dough. So this is one of this is like probably like the 9th or 10th episode we had done.
Okay.
YDB, the guy in there, the funny looking nigga with the mustache, he made the beat. And CP came through, and we did
And I
like
have
that.
to sing you one of my son's beats too, if y'all don't.
No, I was gonna say if you want to.
Yeah, he got some dope beats.
Whenever he comes,
He got some with the live bass on there.
First,
He's
send him
playing
some.
the
We'll
piano.
definitely use his beats.
Yeah.
But when he comes, if he comes down here for like a week or two, let him just come, and I'll let him.
I'ma let him
I'll put him to
come.
work. You know what I'm saying?
He came. I brought him here for his 15th birthday for a week because my best friend actually lives here, and that we chilled out and stuff. But it'll
Did
be
you
a
find it,
different
Dae?
experience.
No, I'm still looking for it.
Can you come help him?
It's called Detroit Dough.
Yeah, just you look. Are you
Come
looking
on,
in the-
Detroit.
Yeah, I typed it
Shout
up
out
in
to
Detroit.
CP.
It's not.
Are you looking
it's
at
not
it?
spelled right. It's okay.
Oh, you found it?
Here we go.
Turn it up a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, y'all niggas wanted that Detroit experience.
Let's go.
Fuck, now look at
Okay.
it. Nigga, we on the mile, nigga. Nigga, racing down the avenue, shootout shit. Nobody in the crew got hit, you knew that shit. The girl be lying when she tell you she don't do that shit. Cause she do it for the crew, cause the crew that's it. Shit, we don't do that shit, nigga, we move that shit. Off of every 20 fiends, maybe 2 got sick. Babies is raising they self, how they grew that quick. All it take is 1 body, maybe 2, that's it. Little niggas getting paid cause they do that shit. Check your shirt, I see blood, nigga, who got hit? That ain't us, that was Gus, that shit flew back shit. You know I recognize them niggas off that schoolcraft shit. This nigga bumped me when he asked me if I knew that bitch. I said that bitch got a little caboose, that's it. The bitch was 2 rad shit, a little 2 rad bitch. But if you see that bitch with me, that means he choosing, that's it. And I spend your
Let's
whole
go.
block, I don't care who got hit.
Don't pull that gun out unless you really finna shoot that shit. You pussy niggas talking, I'm a type to do that shit. I'm not impressed, but I don't threat, you gotta prove that shit. Put silencers on all the guns, we gotta that shit. If the hoe get out of pocket, I'ma boot that bitch. Wanna go to war with me, you finna lose that shit. Leave your hoe around me and you gon' lose that bitch. Man, that's some true ass shit. On some what you finna do ass shit. Nothing you bluffing, homie. I'll put something through y'all shit. Have you go from one beef to one who saw shit. I'll leave the witnesses alive, I don't care who saw shit. 100 bands and blew through that shit. I can make 100 times that'll keep doing that shit. I got a vision, I can't let these niggas ruin that shit. More than a cup of dough, the product, and I'm moving that shit.
Better have your Glock when you ride with me. Say
Blunts on you,
ride,
Whydbee.
we gon' ride through the D. Better have your Glock when you ride with me. Say you wanna ride, we gon' ride through the D. Better have your Glock when you ride with me.
What?
Say you wanna ride, we gon' ride through the D. Better have your Glock when you ride with me. Say you wanna ride, we gon' ride through the D. Better have your Glock when you ride with me. Say you wanna ride, we gon' ride through the D. Better have your Glock when you ride with me. Say you wanna
Hey, let me
ride,
get a
we gon' ride
Doadelic. Let me get
Okay,
Doadelic.
now that's like a real song.
That's what we do every
And
day.
it really has that
that's
Detroit
a real
feel
song.
to that beat.
He
That
made
beat.
it live. He made it live.
Listen,
Doadelic, let's
he
go.
know that Detroit sound.
Oh, he's one of he's young Quincy Jones.
Okay,
And
Quincy.
this is Morpheus.
Go, Quincy.
yeah, that's
in
right.
the right thing.
Here we go. Doadelic, let's do it.
Life
Hey,
is a
you
jungle,
trip out. That was
gotta
my first
move through
Detroit beat.
Being broke,
Okay,
I can never
I love
get
that
fucking used to
Detroit
it.
beat.
I gotta eat in the streets, bon appetit. Life is short, the shit be over with rapidly. I don't really give a shit if
Okay.
niggas mad at me. I'm a king, address me as your
Okay.
majesty king, though. Everything ain't always what it seem, though. Angel with a dirty face, trying to get it clean, look. YDB lay it down, I gotta step to it. Fuck all of that talking, my nigga, let's
Okay.
do it. If we speaking the truth, I'm the best to do it. Morning cup of breath of fresh air, that's the movement, yeah, that's the movement. I'm really one of them ones, focused on what I'm doing. Nigga, not what I done, I'm pursuing it all. Niggas know where I'm from, they praying on me to fall. I can never succumb to all of that fuck shit. Matter of fact, fuck you and all your assumptions. Believe what you wanna believe, cause it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And I'm knocking down everything that's in front of me. 315 pounds, I ain't no little nigga. The jungle rules say you eat what you kill, nigga. Monkey ass niggas that get your banana peeled, nigga. Stepping on it, see the red button now, I'm pressing on it. Any loss I took, I learned a lesson from it. That means all wins, no L's. A lot of people ran out of my life, oh well. I do this shit by myself, I don't need no help. Studio 26, that's the family. I'm predicting platinum plaques and Grammys. Cribs in Miami, LA, and Texas.
go.
Boy is reckless, so what he blessed with.
Okay.
And that's infectious, don't disrespect this.
What?
And that's obsessed with pain and investment. Can't change objective, it's way too late to change the direction. Can't take the shortcut, can't take the exit. Way too invested, name is respected. I came to shake shit, hopped out the matrix. Now I'm going ape shit. I'm not the type to tell you what you wanna
Nope.
hear. I don't talk about problems, I make them disappear.
Okay.
YDB be cooking up like it's kitchenware. And every day we make a fucking dish in
Let's
there.
go.
It's more than a company, it's a vision
Let's
there.
go.
I'ma speak it to existence, I'm a millionaire.
Let's get it.
Money
We
over
almost
emotion,
there,
fuck
too.
how you feeling there.
Go ahead, pause it.
What? I like that. I know you was a little rapper.
I started,
Doboy a rapper, y'all.
nah, I was a rapper way before the comedy stuff.
I mean, because I love a freestyle. You know, I grew up.
You wanna
I used to be
freestyle?
freestyling in the projects in New Orleans. Of course, we.
Okay, hey, Jay, pull up a beat, man.
Oh my God,
Pull
here
up,
we
pull
go.
up the
Let's
folder.
see.
She says she
Can
wants
I
to
get
rap.
a
I'm not
little
going.
water? Can I get a little
Yeah,
water?
can we get her
Come on,
water?
ready. Give me a little
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll bust a quick freestyle, you know.
Okay, let's pull up a beat real quick.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was in college, because I went to Dillard University in New Orleans, I had some homegirls in the projects, and they had studios in their living room, and we used to be rapping.
Why don't you let me produce an album
Yeah,
for you?
yeah.
What kind
This
of
one? I don't know,
I don't know
nigga.
what beat the
We used to
boy.
be rapping.
He said, what kind of beat? Like, he ain't the.
Yeah, I'm
you
like,
slow
what
the
kind of
show.
beat?
I mean,
Alright.
just play some,
Okay,
not
play
too
some.
slow.
All right.
Not too
No,
slow.
that's too
Yeah,
slow.
play something that we can
This
rap.
sounds like some Anita Baker. I ain't about
Play
to
some-
sing.
Nah,
That ain't
play
slow.
Some hip hop shit.
That ain't slow though.
I know.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's hear the drop. It's about to drop. What?
That is slow, nigga.
Yeah, that is.
Why would you say that wasn't slow?
Okay, I don't know.
Very
That ain't my
slow.
beat.
That's a beat rap
That
off
has a
of when he
bounce,
gets
but-
some mushrooms. Rap off of that.
That's
Okay.
there. That's a.
see what-
Nigga said
That's a
not
slow beat.
What's fast?
But that's not slow. That beat is
Let
slow.
me see what
Okay.
else in the photo.
Y'all want to hear me rap?
You got that? You want to do
Drop
that
a
one?
heart. Y'all want to hear me bust a
All right,
freestyle?
you got
Drop
that?
a heart.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay.
You started off.
This is
Okay,
slow.
hold on.
Huh?
It's not slow.
What?
Is this a beat you want us to rap to? I don't know.
What?
What's fast or slow?
It's
I
this.
guess. Hold on, pause it. Hold on, pause it.
That ain't bad.
Okay, go ahead. Start it up. Go ahead.
Is it a fly beat that we can tweet to? Coming on through, and you know a freak too. Walking up in this bitch with Doboy too, and you know it's like just 2 on 2.
Let me get the mic T-Barb, Doboy, he all the illest on the microphone. And my nickname is Tone, cause my name is Anthony. Rapper the catastrophe, niggas can't rap at me or against me. I'll be doing it simply like a lemonade. I'll be chilling in the shade, sipping on a sandwich, no, eating on a sandwich, ho.
Oh.
That's the water, pass it off to her. I'ma stop rapping and clear my fucking throat.
Hey, clear your throat, come through, cause you the GOAT. Coming on through, get these bitches wet, let's soak. We coming on through with the soaker, was whole. Straight from Detroit, I'm straight from Joy Road. I'm one of the coldest bitches in the game. Coming on through, niggas right, but they lame. It's a fucking shame, I got to tame. You fucking ass like a lion, bitch, cook lion.
Like a lion, she said the lion tame. Nigga, I am not a game, so don't play me. Nigga, I be like Jay-Z, forget Jay-Z, I think he snubbed Wayne. I be doing my thing, they should've gave it to Wayne, he got snubbed. I messed up the freestyle in the meanwhile, I still be flowing though. Niggas, I don't give a fuck about you or so-and-so. Niggas cannot go toe for dope, no, niggas gon' lose it. Niggas talking shit, I tell you prove it. Niggas is really bitches, talk shit to me, get slapped, now you need some stitches.
What? You need some stitches, get the fuck back, don't do that with the riches. You know they tryna sue, you know they tryna screw. Come the fuck on through, you know fuck you. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my niggas. I'll fucking pull the trigger, bitch, get the fucking
I'm the type of nigga that smash a chick and bring it back. Just like Shannon Sharp and yell after I got hacked. It was an accident, niggas that fire you on purpose. Niggas ain't worth it, I'm like a serpent slithering through the grass. Niggas talking about the past, I'm about the future. Nigga getting shit, I come and shoot ya. Contribution to the present, niggas know I'm a gift. I never been a bitch. Niggas know I get up all the benefits. Niggas know I'm ripping it. Niggas know I'm a representative of Sacramento. Never been accidental, do this shit with the purpose. I be doing this shit and go to shit and doing burpees and slurpees. I drink them from 7-Eleven. Go to, nigga, you can go to hell, opposite of heaven. I drove to fly off of the cliff. Niggas talking that shit. Niggas already know in your heart you a bitch.
Hey, they all up on your dick, bitch. Get the fuck back before I pull out the stick. Bitch, get the fuck back before I take it a lick. Bitch, get the fuck back, cause I'm rolling.
Hey, yo, T-Barb, look, I'ma throw a curveball because I do wanna be a winner. I'ma ask you live on the air, can I take your ass to dinner?
I'ma say no, but it depends. If we going to Boston over, it might be a win.
Okay,
cause I'm
if we
in
go,
LA, and you know it's a twin. Get the fuck on back, cause the milk I don't skim. What?
Look, I'm a type of nigga you gotta let me know. I'm trying to take you go to eat some food. Is it yes or no?
Damn, don't be putting me on Front Street, coming on through, and you know, nigga, what beat? I don't.
Look. We could go as friends. We ain't gotta call it a date. I eat the lion's mane, and you can call it a steak.
Steaks are good.
But for real, I need the answer though.
Damn, no, boy. I feel like I'm on an episode.
But what's the answer though? We could go to BOA, it's right up the street. I just asked T-Barb on the date over the beat, but she gon' give me an answer one way or the other. This ain't even a joke. I need to hear yes or no. I'll pass it back tonight, cause you need to let me know.
Oh my God.
Are we going?
Okay, here we go.
Are we going out to dinner? I'll take your ass to Sizzler. Or I'll take you to Red Lobster before they close. Is it yes or no?
Ooh, y'all freestyle.
We need the answer though. We do.
She said if it's
but we do need the
She
answer.
said if it's Boston over, she might be in.
We need the answer though.
Funny.
We do need the answer though.
She said if it's Boston over, she said if it's Boston over,
we still need the answer.
Oh my God. Okay, so back when I was in college.
All right, guys. So that's been another. We're not leaving without the answer. You're just gonna have to throw the no. Fine, I'll take this off no. But shoot. I've been a volume shooter. T-Barb. You
That
always
was
been a
fun.
tenor.
Oh my God. And you really can rap.
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah, you
really
like
can rap.
that. You like
She said that like when
She said that like she wasn't really
I
rapping.
mean, but I'm just saying.
She was hanging the
you know how
whole
sometimes-
time.
Yeah, because I'm a little rusty.
She wasn't
but you
even
try to
falling
go
off.
blow for blow. But I like that because it was like a professional little song.
It was.
It was.
That was
what we're gonna do is we're gonna clip that up and put it out.
Oh my God, I love
It'll
that.
be the
I
first
was
of many
boop, boop,
That was a
collaborations.
little cipher right there.
You want to talk? You want to talk about how we're gonna release it over dinner?
Nah, here we go.
Tell them where they can find you on social media. Tell them where they can
Where can they
find you.
find you?
What up, though, y'all? Y'all can definitely find me. You can go to my website, which is tbarbisfunny.com. That's TBARBISFUNNY. And on all social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, it's comedian T Barb. That's TBARB, like Barbie, barbed wire, barb.
Put that in the chat, y'all.
Barb.
Put that in the chat.
Comedian T Barb. Y'all shout out to me.
Link
What
that
up,
in the
though?
chat.
And you know, I'll be out here. So Thursday I'll be at Crack 'em Up. I'll also be at the stand.
I'm gonna pull up and watch you.
Bellflower.
We're gonna pull up and watch you as a squad.
The stand in Bellflower, and then also
Okay.
at Crack 'em Up this Thursday night, LA. Come on out. I'm also doing a show with the guy Adam Finkel. I think it's Saturday. So I'll be dangling. And if you from the D, I'm one of the headliners on the Motor City Comedy Festival. That's
Round
gonna
of
be
applause for that.
Friday, it's September 20th.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the only black headliner and the
Really?
only one representing Detroit. So it's gonna be nice. And then don't forget Detroit. Go get your tickets for Black Friday. It's gonna be my first weekend headline at the Detroit House of Comedy, November 29th and 30th. And in Columbus, Ohio, I'll be there November 16th. And Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle will be my first time headlining there too. I think November 6th. So it's up. You know,
That
it's
calendar
up.
full. Round of applause.
Look at her.
Round of applause. That means the type of dates you want.
Right?
That's what I was talking about.
And don't forget to get your
I
book.
said
The book. Where can they find the book
They
at?
can find the book on the website, tbarbisfunny.com, and it's full of great recipes, and it's even some very
What's your
cute
favorite
pictures
one
of
in
me.
there? What's your
Okay,
favorite
so my
recipe in there?
favorite in here is actually I love the drink, and I also love the bowl out, which is it's like a pineapple bowl, and I like the stuffed
It's like
greens
dragon
too.
fruit? What is that?
The Joy Road is good too.
Did you bring this for us? I can have it?
Yes, this is for you.
Hey, round of applause.
Hey.
Wow, this is really good. Congratulations. I'm trying to write a book, so maybe I'll talk to you, but I need a publisher.
Yeah, because I have another book, and I self-published. So
You self-published?
I have another book called Faith Over Fear, Tales of a Retired Hood Rat. I took it out of publication maybe like a year ago to fix a few things, but it'll be coming back out again this fall. And once again, all of these are independent
The reissue.
books. Yep. And so far, I've sold like 2,100 books.
Come on, round of applause.
It doesn't seem like
Round
a
of
lot, but it's a lot.
applause.
It's independent.
That's a lot. Okay. Well, shout out to you. I know this won't be your last time on the show, and next time you're in town, I'll send you a beat before you come. We'll definitely do a song next time. And whenever you're in the city, you know, this is the studio. So whenever if you need to shoot something, we got the theater next door. So if you need to do a live show, put about 50.
And dope space, because we came to the show the other day. Super. I want people to know that he doing it big. Shit,
Thank you
super
so
nice.
much.
Yeah.
And you know that you fam, so you can pull up whenever you utilize some stuff. So we're gonna play one more card. Put up Family Ties Part 2.
Yeah.
The remix? Okay, so we're going to get out of here with one more song. We want to thank everybody for another installment of Morning Cup of Dough, the illest morning show in the nation. So make sure you guys mark your calendar. On September 30th, we're going to be moving to compete. We're going to be moving we want to have the best morning show, so we're moving to 9 a.m. Round of applause for the new time. 9 a.m.
Yeah.
We want to be there with the big dogs every single day. We're going to go 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's 12 o'clock on the East Coast, and we're going to go from 9 to 10:30 every day, and we're going to bring you guys the illest show. Why are we starting a morning show at so late at 9 o'clock?
At 9 o'clock, because these niggas wake up late.
Okay, and Whydbee, why do we only work Monday through Thursday?
Because niggas love a 3-day weekend.
Okay, so we're going to play one more song. We're going to play the song with my daughter. Shout out to Kiara Janae, since we were talking about our kids. I'm going to be definitely rapping over some of your sons.
So
beats.
your daughter raps as well.
Yeah. Well, no, she rapped for the episode. She don't
Okay.
wanna be, let me show you my baby girl.
I love it. Everybody want to show their kids.
on,
Like,
yeah.
oh, my phone went dead. Oh,
There she is.
we had a couple hundred
took
people
down
on
her
that
little
live,
screenshot,
and they
right?
went dead.
My
Oh,
baby girl.
oh my God, model. Oh, she is so pretty.
Thank you so much.
Look
Yes.
at
And
you.
she's nowhere near as toxic as me.
Oh
She's
my
a
God! Look
emotionally
at her.
balanced
so
child.
healthy, the
Yes.
sun kissed. Oh, she is
my
beautiful.
baby girl. So she came and did an episode when she was down here for summer break. So she did a song with us. So we're gonna play the song one time, guys. And when you guys hear the song, stop the episode, stop, and you will see us tomorrow morning at 12 o'clock. And then on the 30th, you'll start seeing us at 9 o'clock. What's your favorite number?
17.
On the count of 17.
Yeah.
On the count of 17, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, go.
Hey.
Okay.
You already know who it is, man. Hey.
2.
Put me on the beat, cause you know I eat. Work hard all day, don't need no sleep. Highest GPA, no you can't compete. Dad by my side, no we can't be beat. Attending Howard University, it'll cost you if you wanna verse with me. I've been dope since I was in a nursery. Don't need a man to buy a purse with me. P with the bars, no first degree. Fix you back up like surgery. You lying if you say you ain't heard of me. Still in my swag like burglary. If you ain't know before, now you do. Don't speak on me, I'll pull up on you. Won't come alone, my dad coming too. You already know he gon' bring the crew.
Ooh, get a lot of dough. Right now, call me Papa Dough. In Houston, we go to Papa Dough. On the microphone, I got a lot of flows. We booked up, we got a lot of shows. Cheese and bread rising like dominoes. If you toxic partner, then you gotta go. I'm the one you should not oppose. My baby girl got a 4.0. You know. I came from Sac, you know. You can't keep up, you too slow. Don't nobody in the streets want it with me. You don't wanna compete, so stop coming for me. Keep running your mouth, but you keep running from me. Pass it back to Kiara, she can take it from me. Go.
Beauty and brains, I'm the whole package. Got strength and looks from my mom's past. Ain't no fear in me, I'm a whole savage. From the block to the bus, cause mad habits. Stay out of drama in my own lane. You won't pass me, you know I'm running the game. Multi-talented, I can do it all. Stay climbing high, I'll never fall.
If you did fall, I'll pick you up, dust you off and sit you up. Fix the crown back on your head. Family first, then get the bread. You could be anything, that's what I said. You believe, then you achieve. Got your back for life, please believe. It's you and me indefinitely. Hey, so you know we out here, young Kiara, you feel me?
Always, always.
Hey man, it's another year in the books at Howard for you, huh?
Yep, year 2.
You know.
You know.
Let's get to this money, you heard?
Yep.
Bye, 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 bye. I will see your ass tomorrow, nigga. Bye, bye, bye. We'll see your ass tomorrow.
Oh, that was a good song. It was really talented.